So back to
One.
hentai.
Action.
God damn it!
Fuck no! Oh my
Literally
god!
the
Alright,
first-
reach those black tentacles. Let's go.
Literally the first word on the stream was hentai tentacles. Alright, that is the way we're starting
Good
today's
job.
episode.
I'm
Let's
We're
sorry,
go.
setting the bar.
There must have been a
Neither
delay.
high
I
nor
thought
low.
I timed it right before.
Our
No,
YouTube
no,
algorithm
I-
has now been flagged.
Oh, that's. I mean, let's go.
Just
Let's
edit
go.
Let's
it
just
out.
keep rolling, guys.
Moving on.
Yeah, anyway,
Clap, 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 clap.
back
Solera.
to the story.
Let's get back to the story, because Solera, it is your turn to give us a summary, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Alright,
I
go
will
ahead.
do my very best, as there was a lot of things that happened last session. So at the end of the session before, we were heading towards Fort Rannick with our 3 Black Arrow friends. And so at the start of last session, we finally made it there. We all decided that we were going to figure out a magical elevator to get everybody to the top of the cliff, which was successful. We decided that it would probably be best if Robin went in and kind of scouted the layout of outside of the fort and to figure out how many ogres were where. And so he started at the stable and then kind of just wrapped around the walls, looking into each building. And then he came back, and once he came back, he noted that there was one ogre that was kind of at the top of the fort, passing in between the towers, and thought that it would be best if Grigori and Robin headed that way to just kill that one, and very sneaky like, so that we could get into the fort, which went very, very successfully. We had Silera cast Silent Image to make the dead ogre look like he was alive, so it didn't tip off any of the other ogres. And then we headed down towards the tower with everyone in tow, including our 3 Black Arrow friends. Erica opens the door and sees 2 ogres in the room that seem very angry in the middle of a conversation. Erica was able to pick off one of those ogres, and Vale was able to finish off the second ogre. During combat, there was a 3rd ogre that could be heard, a female ogre that was heard in the next room past the double doors. And it was perfect timing with the doors busting through just as Robin returns from a second scouting session, and we see 3 more ogres appear with one of the raging boys completely wrecking Robin's shit. Grigori returns and dealing 70 points of damage to completely eliminate the chieftain. I was able to cast Slow to make Hookma staggered, and Erica was able to finish him off thanks to Kaven's pitiful help. Sigis unfortunately failed in trying to deflect magic on the lady ogre, and failed the reflex save. Dorella, I think her name was.
Yes.
And took full damage and lost his leeches for 24 hours, which was very sad.
No. Because we
They're
looked
gonna
into
really
it.
makes a new jar.
The glass has been shattered.
Yeah, I know, but I thought he said it was.
No, that's
No.
if the leeches died, but then the thing that makes them also exploded.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
gotcha.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
it's
gone
it.
for lost but not forgotten.
Yep.
You have to rename all the new leeches.
Man, it took so much time.
Give me
And
one,
then
give me 2.
Kaven finally steps up to the plate after being a coward and finishes off Dorella, and the session ended with other ogres trying to come up and being dissuaded by Robin intimidating them.
Yes. Indeed. Go ahead and roll me 4D fate die for tonight's session.
Fade die.
Is it? It's R.
4DF.
I hate
slash,
Reddit so
slash,
much.
slash R.
4D.
4DF.
F.
Oh,
Hey, we got 2. 3.
Yeah, 3v1.
cool.
All right, yeah.
Nice.
So, as you very eloquently put it, last session ended with Robin and Erica essentially intimidating the frontmost ogres into retreating, as they two of them sort of stand over the corpse of who you think, or at least looks very much like it would be their chieftain. The ogre who's much more, quite larger than the rest, draped in metal and leather, and wielding a much more refined, heavier, and obviously magical weapon, or at least they were until they were slain by you. And the ogres are sort of starting to look around and start to recoil, trying to, move away from this. So, it is technically Robin's turn, still, from last session. You had used your standard action to intimidate them, and you had seen the reaction, right? You see that the ogres have been thoroughly intimidated, and they are sort of telling each other to retreat and run away, essentially. Like, they are not going to fight you. They just want to get the fuck away from here.
Alright, Robin's just gonna follow up with a 5-foot step. He's gonna stand there and just cross his arms and wait for them to leave.
Okay. Grigori, you hear Robin shouting at the ogres in Giant, and both him and Eric are sort of somewhat defensively standing, looking at them. You can't see them where you are, but...
I will take a move action to here.
Right.
Seeing an ogre.
Yeah,
I'm
too.
going to fire at it.
Attaboy!
I mean, this will
Alright.
either work or, well, one of the 2.
It's gonna fucking die unless he
No,
fucks
no.
up the dice.
It's not a full round.
It's just the first attack.
Yeah.
You take an
27.
you notch an arrow, land it squarely on their back, as they were partially turned away from you, and as they feel the burden in their backs, they run. They shout in Giant to their companion, and they turn around to sort of defensively look at you, like they're getting ready to attack if you get closer. But it looks like they're sort of on their back step, trying to move back, sort of thing.
Right.
Right, Erica, it is your turn, I believe. Unless, Grigori, you had something else?
Nope, that was it.
Okay.
Alright, Erica's gonna do a shimmy to the side. How dead are the chieftain and lady? Like, are they actually perma-dead, or are they unconscious?
Give me a heal check.
Heal check?
You don't know.
Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah, well, I figured I'd check before I did what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's not a great roll, but all right.
No, that's a really good roll.
It's like
I have
easy
I
to
I have
other
a, I have a lot of
questions,
ranks in heal.
Both the chieftain and I think, yeah, both the chieftain and Hukmo. You're a little bit too far to tell if Dorella's still alive, but both the chieftain and Hukmo are still alive. The chieftain is has very, very shallow breath, and like, you don't see very much movement, but you see every now and then a shudder in their chest that you imagine is their heart sort of beating still in their body.
Okay, that changes what I'm gonna do slightly. Second follow-up question in terms of how things work. If I use a swift action to heal myself, can I use a standard action to heal Sigus?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you also have the wands of cure serious wounds? Because this could be a time for that.
Well, I was gonna say I would like to use my rechargeable things before
Fair.
the wands.
I just was throwing out that this could be a good use of one, but
Yes, I don't
Is
think
your
I have
wands.
any. I don't think I have any wands of cure series. I think mine are all cure light.
So, Erica, what are you gonna do? As you sort of take the first couple steps over the chieftain.
Yeah, she just kind of shimmies around the corner, and then places a hand on herself, places a hand on Sigus, and does one swift action lay on hands and one standard action lay on hands.
Yeah. God, there's so many paladins now in the campaigns. You're a follower of Iomade, right?
Yes.
Okay. Both of you are Iomade paladins. Okay, so then you feel this warmth in your blood start to burn from your feet up, rushing through your body as it runs over to your shoulder and down your arm and reaches Sigus as well. And as it does, the both of you are healed by your lay on
That one's
hands.
for Sigus.
All right.
And that one's for me.
All right, pretty much the same. 16 and 17.
Yeah, decent rolls.
Yeah, quite alright rolls.
Thank you.
Let me.
No worries, I did not want you to fall over and die if something sneezed at you.
I'm gonna zoom out on the screen.
I should also note that I forgot to update what I was doing with the sanctuary. That is actually a cure disease, not a sanctuary.
Okay.
Got it.
I'll take Sanctuary.
Your
when I
mercy.
need it, Don't worry.
Then that should be your turn. Move, standard, and swift. Salera, it is yours.
I'm gonna ask Sigus if he needs more healing because I have 2 heal potions and I have a wand of cure moderate wounds.
All right.
Oh yeah, and I have
Like,
cure.
we're
light
gonna
wounds
see
as a
if
spell.
like I definitely wouldn't mind being a little further away. Just like I don't have a lot of health, and I'm probably at like a third of it. And like an arrow could probably take me down. But I don't think it's critical. I think it's probably more important we figure out like what we're doing on the back end here, because I don't think anyone's busting into this room right now.
Yeah, but it's always good to be, safe than
I'm not-
sorry.
I would love some healing then.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Because we have 11 charges of this the wand of cure moderate, and we haven't used it since we got it, and we got
Yeah.
it a long time ago. So
I think I would love it, and I think that would be a good use.
it's
Right,
better to
so-
use my spell.
Yeah.
My spell heals for more? The hell?
Yep.
What is
Because you're a
that?
higher level.
Yeah, because the wand is
Oh.
created as a first level caster unless otherwise, or the lowest
Third.
level caster
Yeah.
unless otherwise specified.
Okay. Cool. Well then I will just go ahead and do that then.
All right. So, Salera, you sort of push past the table, run over to Sigus, take a knee to sort of patch them up, or grab onto them, and you heal them for 13 points of damage. Nice, max roll now. All right.
Yay.
Anything
Thank
else?
you.
Nope, that's my turn.
All right. Jakardos is gonna run over next to Grigori. Sort of, he pats you on the shoulder, Grigori, and he moves in front of you as he passes on to the other side. Grabs his bow, takes aim, and says, "All right, so you might just want to take care of these two, but don't chase after them. Don't know how many there are." And he's gonna take a shot. To hunt them down afterwards.
As an immediate action, I'm gonna say that there are 36.
We don't know how many are inside the tower, do we?
You don't know how many are inside the fort itself.
Yeah.
Is what Jakarta's saying, and he takes a shot and lands it on the shoulder of this ogre, the same one that Grigori shot at. Dealing 14 points. Oh, ho, not 84.
That was 140 points.
No,
Or 84, yeah, okay.
84 instead of 14. That's his turn. This guy is gonna try and buy his companion some time, and he's gonna full defense in front of you. Takes a defensive stance, getting ready to attack any of you that comes closer. Vale is not gonna do the stupid thing and move in. He's instead gonna take his axes and chop Dorella's head off.
Nice.
Take
Play.
it.
Hell yeah.
That'll do it.
All right. Sigus is gonna call it like What's our plan? Are we trying to let them leave? Do you want me to try and block the gates at the bottom of the tower?
I think we're just gonna.
We can't let them regroup and retreat elsewhere. We have to stop them here.
Okay.
I mean, they've already surrendered, so I'm not fighting them.
Yeah,
Right.
it
Yep.
seems very confused. I'm very confused on this point, as if we're
Wait.
trying to rout them or let them leave the fort.
Wait, what did you just say, Robin? When did you get them to surrender? You were just yelling at them and they started running.
Yeah, they surrendered.
Why did you ask evil ogres to surrender? What are you, a Sarenite?
Well, no, but you know they don't have a leader anymore.
Yes, so they're gonna go back to the hills, get one, and come back again.
I'll take that as your move action, as the two
Yeah.
of you continue to talk.
Okay. So I don't really seem to have an answer on that. So I'm going to, where would I be? How much? I would like to go to the murder holes, and be able to see outside if I can, and hopefully if I can see bottom of the tower, or I'd be able to see like the tower entrance, or would I have to go to the top for that?
What do you mean by the tower entrance?
Like the front gate of the building we're currently standing in.
Right. You would need to go south in order to be looking at the main entrance. And in order to do
Okay.
that, you would need to go into this room or this room over here.
Yeah. I don't think I'm willing to do that, so I'm just going to. I guess Korax is still out there checking stuff out, so he hasn't returned yet. So
Nope.
I'm just gonna do nothing. I think is the best thing to do
Okay.
right now.
Murdoch, not Corex.
Murdoch,
Does,
yeah.
Yep. Still having struggling to leave behind the memory of your original familiar. Says you do get the sort of, what was that? You get the like tang, the tingling sensation as you share senses. That Murdoch is feeling still strained by the storm, but he's feeling confident.
All right.
Interpret that as you will. Anything else on your turn, Sigus?
No, I think that's it, honestly.
All right. Then you guys will see as the ogre behind this guy starts to go down the stairs. He's shouting retreat in giant. Robin, you would be able to hear this and understand it. And they are shouting, the chieftain is dead. The chieftain is dead! Run! And you will hear, as they make their way down the stairs, as several ogres begin their retreat.
Those poor stairs.
You do hear some of the steps as the ogre that was going down the stairs breaks some of the steps and slides all the way down. Alright. Haven will move over yonder and I think he can shoot from there. Hard to tell. Yes, he can. He'll
Yeah.
take a shot at the ogre. Robin, it will be your turn as I roll the attack for King.
Cool. Robin's going to just make a knowledge religion check to see if it's actually okay for him to attack a creature that's surrendered in this situation. Because I don't know as a player, because it's not like the most evil creature on the planet, and it doesn't have a chain of command, so it's basically an animal at this point. I just don't know.
Well, I
if
mean,
I'm gonna-
strictly speaking, it's not an animal, it's intelligent.
Not by much. He's gonna put his hand on the silvered cold iron sword of Iomade and sort of just like think to himself, like, is that right?
Okay. good question. I do believe, and I will read out to you. Hang on, where is it?
I have the tenants listed on my.
Yeah, I'm
character
looking for
sheet
the
if you
tenants because
want.
I do recall something about
Just click on-
unyielding death to all evil sort of thing.
Yeah, click on Erica's bio and info, and they're listed there.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, the tenants are pretty clear about you not surrendering. I don't
Yeah.
know if that applies to other things.
Yeah, no. So it's I will not be taken prisoner by my free will. I will not surrender under any command. Never abandon companions, guard fellows. When in doubt, I may force my enemies to surrender, but I am responsible for their lives.
Yeah, they're not surrendering to us. They're just running away.
They're just surrendering in general.
No, they're retreating.
Retreating is not surrender.
Surrendering would
okay.
be them putting their hands
Dropping
up.
their weapons.
Yeah, dropping
and
their
throwing
weapons.
down.
Oh, well, if that's a clear distinction, then I'm just
Yeah.
gonna move. I'm just gonna like acrobatics right through this dude's square, and because he's total defense, he can't AOO me.
I think he was readying to attack. If you
No,
guys-
no, he's totally defending.
So
Oh,
I'm
did he
gonna move
get
through his
through?
square and acrobatics through it, and he can't AOO me for it.
You do
So
still
I
need
guess I
to
draw.
you do still need to do an acrobatics check because if you fail, you can't move
Yeah,
through it.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me 1 second because I actually don't know what the CMD is anywhere.
That might not do it, depending.
Whoosh. Where is it? Creatures.
Ogre. Is that? Wait, are you trying to jump past the mini boss guy? I'm assuming he's a mini boss because he has a name.
Oh, all
is
the
running
ogres
past
have
him,
names actually.
I'm basically like, I mean, I can slide under his legs. I can run along the wall, like whichever space is open, because he's total
Wait,
defense.
did you say every ogre has a name?
Yes.
That's
Oh.
amazing.
The
What was the name of the one we shot on the deck?
Oh God.
You
hang
don't have
on.
to answer if it's not right there. I was just hoping you had like
Uh,
a sheet that had a list of all their names.
No, I
How many
only
kids
ha-
did he have? What was his dreams? Tell me.
So, they don't all have like super detailed bios, but literally all of them have a name listed for them. What was I looking at? Oh, CMD. That does barely make it. So you sort of slide underneath them, roll and land on the other side as they are trying to sort of step around you and or step on you as you're trying to move. But you make it on the other side.
All right, and I'm gonna flick out my any tool, and I'm gonna turn it into a sledge as a standard action, and that's
Alright.
gonna be my turn.
Okay. Then Grigori, it is yours. Grigori? Grigori!
I mean, I guess if you're just gonna stand there, I'm just gonna lay into the man.
Alright.
What is it? Da.
Yeah,
And now the ogre disappears.
Robin, give me a reflex save very quickly.
Uh
The
oh.
fall on you.
About
There's
to.
a troll in the dungeon.
Plus 22, plus 27, plus 51, plus 27. As this ogre takes 203 points of damage from a barrage of arrows, he is immediately slain and his body starts to fall back towards you, Robin. And you sort of dodge back, standing just 5 feet back. And he lands on the ground. You hear the wooden floorboards sort of creak under the sudden impact. But he doesn't fall through. Grigori, is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Alright.
I mean, I guess I'll take a 5-foot step forward.
Sure.
do we still have haste, good hope, and inspire courage?
Yes.
2 more rounds
you
of each.
don't-
Yes.
You don't have Inspire Courage currently.
I was gonna say, good
Okay.
hope
Yes.
lasts forever, so I think
Yeah.
we got that still.
Okay.
And
it's
haste
minute
is still
four.
on.
Okay.
Or 5 more rounds, if I'm not mistaken.
hmm
Sounds good to me.
Alright,
Turn
so
off
Erica,
inspire
it is your turn. As Sigis is now being tended to by Solera, and he's looking a lot better. The scorch mark on his shirt and his skin underneath looks quite a bit better.
Okay, I'll swifty heal myself again and
Swifty.
Yeah, Swifty.
Oh,
And
shit on the floor.
oh shit, I forgot about that.
Get Swifty.
Oh, that was a worse heal.
All right. You heal for another 14 points of damage as you once
getting there,
again
huh?
feel that sudden rush of adrenaline through your body.
Man, that is a clutch caster level roll. Anyway, Erica will shout out, do we want to question the leader?
Leader's dead.
Leader's not
Gosh.
dead, he's breathing.
I thought the guy cut his head
yes.
off.
No, he cut the-
He cut Dorella's
The
head
chieftain.
off.
I'm around a corner. What do I know?
Oh, yeah. Anyway,
You know that you didn't watch that guy's head get cut off. That's
Yes.
what you know. Yeah.
Anyway, so she got a yes from that, so she is going to carry on past and into the hallway, sees a dead ogre, and will go post up at the door, I guess.
Okay. Right. From where both you and Robin are, you can sort of look down the stairs and you can see that there is an ogre sort of getting back up and trying to run away. All right, so Salera, it is your turn.
Sigis, do you want
I'm good for
more
now.
healing? Okay,
I'm good.
fair enough. Okay. I am going to go to here. Robin, do you need any healing?
Robin just sort of turns to you and puts a finger up to his mouth. You're pretty sure he does, but he's not saying anything.
Okay. So
He'll
that
shout,
was
yes.
Robin just looks at Erica like, the fuck?
okay.
I just
That
pushed
is
you out of the way of a second lightning bolt. I know you're hurt at least a little bit.
okay. That is my move.
You still have 5 more, technically.
Oh, okay.
I mean, technically, she has 35 more.
Cause haste.
Cause haste, yeah.
I don't
Remember.
have haste.
Oh, you didn't get
Oh
haste?
right. She's the only
I
one
didn't
that
get
gets
haste.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because you was 5 feet too
Um,
far away.
Way to be honest.
Yep.
Yeah, got you. I don't really wanna. Do you all think that I should sing, or should I kind of wait until we all reconvene together
Let's-
with?
I was gonna say you could just say that. Let's reconvene and clear this floor or whatever, if you think that's a good idea.
Okay.
I agree.
Well then I'll double move.
Okay.
And then I'll tell Robin that I would like to heal him, but I can't at the moment.
Robin nods.
Right. Look, let's secure this floor, and we'll move downstairs once we know nothing's gonna come up behind us.
Sounds good.
Jakarta sort of lowers
Agreed.
his bow and moves into the room over here. He calls out, "All right, clear. Check the altar in the map room. The map room is connected to the dining room." He calls out through the door. You'll hear more footsteps downstairs as the ogres continue to retreat. At this point, you guys will hear, even through all the storm and whatnot, as one of the ogres is most likely blowing a massive horn that is causing quite the bit of noise. And you can imagine, given the fact that they are retreating, that is probably the call for retreat. Vale is gonna go into the altar. Sigis, it is your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna start by. I'm trying to get to a murder hole, so I'm trying to get to a spot where I can see the
Use your haste to get
like
to the top.
Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say you're
You
hasted.
could have
so you
used your
can just
haste to get to the
run.
top. Yeah.
Could have ran out the doors we came in and gone to the
Yeah.
top of the tower to see
Fair.
everything.
Yeah, I would rather stick with you guys though. I'll be honest. Are there murder holes on this wall?
There are some in one of the other rooms,
So-
aren't there, that you can see the front from?
You can also see there's a great door all the way over here, like an iron bar door. You can see through it, and it opens onto what looks like cloth floor. That is probably what Robin described when he told you about his scouting mission. And you can see that there is a murder hole over here and another one over there.
Okay. I'm going to fly over to this. And
Jakarta sort of
can
ducks.
I look out?
Yeah, you can sort of poke your head through, and you can see you're just above the wall, so you can see a little bit into the courtyard. It is raining heavily, so it's hard to see what's going on, but you can see the vague silhouettes backlit by some lights from inside of the buildings of several ogres as they're moving northeastward. So towards the
Okay.
northeastern gate.
Do I see that building that what would like to do is I'm trying to find the building that we knew had like 14 ogres in it. I'm trying to see if can I see that building?
The new barracks. You can see the silhouette of the building. However, there are no lights in it, which means that you can't see the ogres coming out of them. You do see like one, then two, then one again as they move past the light that is pouring out from the
Okay.
fort itself and sort of reaching the courtyard. You do see some silhouettes.
Okay. I think I'm gonna cast Black Tentacles on that. It has a range of 180 feet,
All
and
right.
I want to try and trap as many in there as I can.
Okay. That would be 20, 40, 60. All right. They're about 60 feet horizontally and then 40 feet down from where you are. So you are within reach.
But I was gonna say Pythagoras says he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I will drop one of those.
Okay.
Um.
How
so
large
it's
is the circle?
It's a 20-foot radius, so 40 feet across.
Yeah, so even on the map, it's actually visible. Holy crap.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a 2x2 on that map. Yeah.
Yep. I'll move you to the other map so you can see
I'm
what's
trying to
going
block
on.
the door.
Yeah.
Is there where you would want it, or closer to the gate?
I was trying to go for more like wherever the door is on this thing.
There?
I know there are a bunch of them were trying to get out. Yeah,
Okay.
that would be great.
All right. You can just barely like see where you're aiming. It's hard to tell if you're actually hitting anything, but propel your magic forward, and you do see the glint of light that reflects off of the sort of slimy surface of the tendrils as they prop up from the darkness that has engulfed the ground.
So slimy.
Yeah. Sigiz, you do feel sudden surprise by Murdoch, and you suddenly you see them flying towards you in a straight line, and they pretty much impact with you as they go through the murder hole and land on against your chest.
Surprise!
Surprise!
How is it out there?
They're running, running.
All right. Are any of them staying? Or are they all running?
All running, all running.
Okay. I will communicate that, and I will tell Murdoch he did really well.
Thank
I
you.
love Murdoch's voice. It's so cute.
Ghost and Crow voices for the win.
It's so much. I'm just like I just get all excited because he sounds so adorable. Just envisioning what he looks like.
All right. You will hear as again the armies continue to retreat. and move out of the fort. Whoops. Wait just 1 second. I'm actually having to keep track of how far they are getting as they're running from you, just in case you want to chase up. All right. Kaven is going to open this door and go into the map room that was pointed out earlier. And he calls it, all right, everything's clear over here. Robin, it is your turn.
I'm gonna delay until after Silera.
All right. Zoop. Grigori?
Super duper.
I'm gonna hustle.
Which way?
Going down the stairs.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I thought you were gonna start shooting them out the windows.
Nah.
70 feet, baby.
How much movement do you have? That's 40.
70 feet.
70 total.
And Longstrider ignores difficult terrain. Hell yeah, buddy.
Well, I ignore difficult terrain because I'm me.
Fuck yeah, you do.
40?
And
Oh,
south
no,
is out there.
50, sorry. 50 feet.
50.
35, 40, 50, yeah. So, yep. Right? So as
Do
you're
I
running, you do
hear
see
them?
there's like doors to the left and to the right.
Do I hear any walking or like any running around?
Yeah, from head on, you would need to. It's coming from like that direction.
Head on, reply directly to the forehead.
God
So
damn it.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
it's coming from
Back in
like
Joe-
down the hallway and then to the right, to your right.
Okay.
So on the map to the left, on real the fantasy world to your right.
Gotcha. I think that's it. That's
50,
Yep.
60, 70. That's 70. So that's a move action.
Oh wait, oh yeah, that's right. I forget. All right, time to double move. All right, so 30. Oh hi.
As you round the corner, you slide to a stop as you notice not one, not two, but three ogres are still trying to make their way out of the fort.
Good thing Robin's quick.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a 5-foot step back.
You can't take a 5 foot. You can use 5 feet
take
of
5
movement.
more feet to.
Yeah,
yeah.
Technically, that will provoke from them as they are sort of trying to run away. They hear you slide to a stop next to them and try to swing their club at you. As they are caught somewhat unaware and a little bit scared of whoever killed their chieftain coming after them. What's your AC?
24.
Alright, they swing and as you sort of backpedal, they crack their great club against the floor, and you see some of the tiles break apart. And they turn back away from you and continue to, prepare to run away.
That was a mistake. I forgot that I'm Russian in here. That was a mistake.
Alright.
Pretty much just be drawing my bow.
All right, yeah, you sort of you say that was a mistake, and you start to draw an arrow towards them. It's like, oh no, Erica, it is your turn.
I saw Grigori run ahead, and I did hear a smash. And these guys.
Give me a perception check, because you might not have heard the crash. It is pretty far away.
That's fair. Oh, right, because it is.
He did run across an entire hallway.
Yeah, that's fair. And there's a storm outside.
Yep.
Noise.
You actually do hear like the echoing, the cracking of the tiles echoing through the hallway. You don't hear Grigori's voice over the pitter-patter of the rain and the general thunderous footsteps of the ogres, though.
But that sounded like a large club hitting the floor, yes?
It did sound like something hitting a rock very hard.
I don't like the sound of that. I'm going after... I'm going after Grigori just to make sure he's okay. And she'll kind of dart off down the stairs.
All right, that's 10, 15, 20.
Okay. 20, 30, 35. Oh, there's Grigori.
Yeah, as soon as you get onto the landing, you can see Grigori pointing his bow towards the corridor that opens to the left.
Grigori, are you okay?
Yeah, there's just ogres I'm going to kill.
Okay.
And he'll put up he'll release 3 fingers off of his string to indicate the number.
All right. Well, she'll kind of, I guess, use the rest of her moves to mosey on up.
Slide to a stop as you're right there with 70 feet of movement.
Yeah. And that's, I think, all I'm gonna do. I'm just like, I'll just watch your back.
As you got your shoulder and your back against the wall, sort of getting ready to round the corner, essentially. Salera, it is your turn.
So Celera is gonna go ahead and put her hand on Robert's chest and
Robert's?
cast Cure Light Wounds.
Robert's chest.
And
Mild slip.
For 10.
listen, doing great, guys. On Robin's chest, and just say, "Why do I always find myself worrying about you?"
Oh.
And just leave my hand there.
All right, Robin, you hear those concerning, perhaps sweet words from Celera as you heal for 10 points of damage again.
Probably because this collective concussive force to my brain is eventually going to be the end of me. However, Robin's going to put a hand on his chest as a swift action, use lay on hands to heal himself even more.
Are you putting your hand next to Celera's or on top of hers?
On top of hers, but healing myself. As a
Yeah,
swift
yeah,
action.
yeah, of course.
The fingers are like in between each other.
Yeah, for sure. I'm dexterous enough to pull that off, right? Sleight of hand.
Gross. We have duties.
Steal her magic ring off of her finger.
They're holding
And
hands.
suddenly,
Ew.
what's your AC? No, it's not. It's one less than that, actually. Robin's going to sort of like look down the stairs and then look down the hallway really quick and be like, I'm gonna go that way, I think. Are you good? Are you good here with Sigus?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I'll be back. And Robin's going to 25 feet, 30 feet, 45. Robin sort of stands there,
Okay.
turns around and is like, "It is at this point I regret to inform you that I might be blind in darkness."
Did you just go
And
down the stairs, or did you go down?
No, he went back the way you came, but now that everyone's indoors, and there's no one with a light source next to Robin, it's really hard to see in that tower.
So
Oh,
Robin
no.
just sort of stands there and is like, "I may have made a mistake."
If you
But-
wait for me, I'll come join you.
Well,
I
yeah,
hear him
okay.
make this declaration.
Yeah, Robin's just standing there, like preparing an action to move, like when and if somebody comes up to give him light.
Yeah. Jakartas will call out towards Salera and go. The other two go downstairs, chasing after them. Salera.
Survey says yes.
Hmm?
All right.
So there.
Salera, you there?
What's up?
Jakartas is asking you if Grigori and Erica went downstairs.
They did. Is there anything else that needs to be clear up here?
Don't think so. Right, I'm just gonna go after them. Can't really get spread out. And he'll chase down. It's 55, 65, 70. No, hang on, 60. That's a move action, and then double move. God, haste is such a thing.
Yeah, it is.
Cocaine is
Yo.
a hell of a drug.
He'll run past the both of you and slide to a stop as he sort of draws his bow next to the two of you. Yep, he's gone.
Didn't want to let Grigori go too far alone.
Alright, well, we're stopping here. Don't chase after them into the open.
You okay with that, Grigori?
But that's where I do best.
Just
There's a rain.
As long as they're
There's a
120
rage.
feet away from him.
There's a raging storm outside. Trust me, you're not gonna do good. Vale is just gonna turn around, having seen that this is clear, and he'll sort of step next to you, Solera, and sort of looks down at you. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Head down. I'll be down in a sec.
And he'll head downstairs. He'll move, and he'll get over there. Sigas, it is your turn. Are you
Alright.
gonna put Murdoch inside your clothes back?
Yes.
Alright, then I'll
I'm gonna-
remove his token.
safety bird.
Oh, I couldn't even see him because he was on the other side of the wall.
Oh, he was
So, I'm
partially
gonna
visible. But yeah.
Move 20 from there,
Mhm.
there, and then where I'm gonna be like, so like, where are the stairs? Where's Robin? I heard him yell. Like,
Down here.
perfect.
Siga's got hit really hard.
So,
Well, I've
Sigas,
just never left the first room, so
right?
That was a wise decision on your part.
Are you going
well-
down the stairs?
yes.
How much movement was that up until there?
Unfortunately, I am on a tiny little laptop with a tiny shitty trackpad, so
Give me 1 second.
60?
Robin didn't go down the
That
stairs, by
was
the way.
60,
You were trying to
indeed.
get to him.
60.
So
Oh.
yes.
I'm trying to follow Robin, but I
Okay.
don't necessarily know. So, but I. Yeah. If this is the
Give
Give
wrong
me a
stairs,
perception check. Give me a perception check, Sigas.
Yeah. Eh.
Alright.
Mish.
On a 15, once you got here, and you were asking Solera where Robin went, you probably heard Robin, I'm guessing Robin would have said, like, here, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And you would hear it coming from this way.
Oh, like where we all came out of?
Yeah, from
Yeah.
where you originally came in from.
And I think that's Robin. I can't see past you for some reason.
There's darkness on the
It's
other
dark.
side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
Like
neither of you
magical
have
darkness?
No,
No,
like, just it's
normal
dark.
darkness.
There's no source of light.
Yeah.
I have an ion torch.
Do you?
Yeah, he should.
You don't have it
It's
on.
one of my three
so
magic, 4 magic items.
Yeah. I think you had turned it off for the stealth mission.
Oh, okay.
But as a swift action, you
Probably.
can bing, just mentally command it, and it starts to light up, and you should be able to
Okay,
see.
so
it.
that was 45, and then I
45.
will follow Robin as far as I can, I guess.
All right. So if you want to move together, you can move together. Where do you want to go? Is what I'm gonna ask first and foremost, Robin.
I can't go anywhere. I can't see.
I have. Oh, can you not see my light source?
No.
Oh.
Wait, why? Oh, there. Now you should.
Okay. Yeah. Now I can. Okay. You need to be right behind me because I literally can't see. Okay.
Yep.
So that is
5.
5 of my 70. That is
Nope.
15.
I'm at
No, you prepared a standard action, so that's a new set of 5.
Yeah, my movement is 70.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're gonna be limited by me, but I can fly up the stairs. So.
Yeah. I think I can with my movement I can make it to the top of the stairs. I'm pretty sure.
That is 10 feet, 30, 40, 50, 60 will get you all the way to the opening to go upstairs, like to the top of the tower, not just upstairs.
Okay. And then
I'll move the two.
Okay,
of
so
you.
opening to the top of the tower.
Yeah,
Okay.
essentially that's 60 for you, not for Siggis. Siggis, that's 55.
But also,
Okay.
this now explains why I was so confused, because I did not think that I was following Robin up to the tower. But I'm here now. I'm here to stay.
All right.
Thought we were going down the stairs, but that's alright.
Do you want to go outside, Robin?
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
Well, the two of you.
The point is that Robin's gonna go on the outside of the building and cut them off and trap them inside of the building.
Okay.
As many as he can.
Essentially, the two of you managed to get outside and 5 feet closer to the edge of the tower. You're like standing atop on essentially the lookout of the tower, and from there you can see some vague silhouettes in the darkness. It's very, very hard to see anything. Even like halfway into the courtyard, the water, the precipitation is too thick to see. Like you just see white. Well, white. You see blackness, and where some light gets reflected off of the water, you do see light. Like white. These guys, they're gonna keep running. He's gonna literally run. He's gonna literally run. They are gonna make it outside. He's gonna run.
Do I get an attack on the one guy that's in range, or is he 5-foot run?
You can't 5-foot run. He is gonna run, which means you get a attack against a flat-footed ogre.
Beauty.
Noise.
Let me just check to make sure
Is this sort of
I
starts to
didn't miss
backpedal.
any buffs.
No. It starts running away.
Not a great roll.
22 will hit them. Your divine bond is not active anymore. I don't believe.
It is active.
Oh, it is
because
9
lasts
minutes.
for
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
okay.
minutes per day, so I'm gonna kill it at the end of this minute, but
Okay. He's gonna take 26 points of damage. He's still alive, and he's starts running, limping at first, and then runs away, making it out of the building. Kevin, you're gonna come back out. Where did everyone go? Shit. Hey, Solera. Where did everyone go? Like, I heard some footsteps, and everyone's just fucking gone. Right, down the stairs. Got it. Okay. Yeah. I'll go after them, I guess. And that's as far as. Gregory, it is your turn.
All right. He will look over at the black arrow and be like, "You may be okay with them trashing your house and getting away. I am not."
Look, we're gonna hunt them down. They're not gonna go unpunished. Chasing after them right now when the fort is unmanned and we are still tired. It's pointless. It's better to just hunt them down and find them where they live. That way we can take care of the problem once and for all.
Do I see me where I am currently?
Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
How far does it get? 60 feet. No, you don't see anyone. You do see, hang on, you do see a glint of light being reflected off of tentacles.
I'm gonna avoid that.
Fuck that.
If there's any in there, they're pretty hard to escape. So, if anyone was still in there, they might still be there.
Just spawn camp, dude.
Do I see them now?
You're moving to the edge of the thing?
I moved another 20 feet, so.
Alright. Then give me just one moment.
how much longer do we have haste for? Like another round or two?
3 rounds?
4 rounds.
4
Four.
rounds.
It was like 3 or 4.
4.
Yeah, I have 4.
Um,
I could have missed one, but
Give me just 1 second, because I now need to, since you're gonna keep chasing them, I need to...
I'll probably just like kill like 1 or 2 more. I'm not gonna chase them outside of the keep, but another one.
And another one. And another one. You do still need to give me a second, because I need to look at where everything is now currently at on the outside map.
Well, and I said another one. I was responding to Robin.
Oh.
You said I smell Gregorian Robin mission.
Yeah.
So I was like, another one.
Another one. Oh, we need to hunt them down? Great. We have the guys for that.
The 2 people who ignore difficult terrain and are really fast.
Yeah.
So I'm only like 20 feet slower than you now, I think. Does
With haste, we
Longstrider-
should be the same. Because Longstrider puts you at 40, and then the 30 makes
Oh,
you
they don't
70.
stack.
Oh, they don't? Okay, yeah, you're 10 feet slower.
Yeah.
Which is still twice as fast as an ogre, I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
So you just kill them, and if any of them actually happen to get into sort of melee range, they're fucked.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
God, okay. Wow. You shouldn't be here.
Oh, look, a lone ranger is shooting at us. Get him!
Yeah.
3 of them die on the way over, and then one more shows up, and Robin just fucking absolutely makes him eat shit.
Yeah.
Yes, a lone ranger. Exactly. That's what you're supposed to believe. Good
You
job.
forgot about Tanta.
Exactly. There you go. I'll accept that. That's okay.
As long as it's not the Johnny Depp Tonto.
Honestly, I never
God.
saw that one.
So much shit
You
on
didn't
this map.
miss much.
At all.
You did not miss much.
And this needs to be positioned. Come on. Oh, wrong there. No, I'm on the right. Select the goddamn circle, please. There we go. Actually, look. You asked for this. You want to chase after them, then you're gonna go into the other battle map.
That's fine.
I'm still in the first battle map.
We're all in this together.
It's okay. It'll be less people to see when I like find any scrolls they have and I steal all of them.
They're yours, friend.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't even have to fight with anybody for them.
I don't think they're gonna have many, but meh,
Unlikely.
who knows? Could be lucky.
Alright, let's go to inside, grab Grigori, who is all the way over there. I'm gonna just copy you and move you to the end layer, so you're gonna go blind for a second, and then I'm gonna move you here, and be there as you walk out of the main building, and you should be able to see now.
Yes, I can.
Alright. The stream will not be able to see what's going on. Actually, let me just do this very quickly. It's gonna switch you twice.
That's it.
Now, no one can see shit except Grigori.
Hey.
For
Wow, there are so many ogres out here.
Yep.
And this is the proper.
Oh,
feet,
whoops.
correct?
I just realized that. Hang on.
Yes, this is to scale, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Each one of the squares should be 20 feet, I believe.
Second.
Well, he made a grid that fits inside the squares, so everything.
Robin, do
Oh.
you have a torch that you're gonna take with you?
It's raining.
Okay, I'm
A
just
lot.
like I'm not gonna follow you
There.
against an army of others.
Anything
I
I
inside
have the
your
only light.
anything that seems to be inside your bright light, that's within your dark vision. Anything
Yeah.
beyond that
Everything else I
is
can see, yeah.
yeah, it's technically beyond our dark vision, but because it's not technically complete darkness, it's technically dim light, but it's as far as you can see in that sort of murky, poorly lit through the storm sort of thing.
All right. Now, quick question: are these guys entangled, or are they just
All three of them are being grappled by tentacles.
Okay.
Yay, tentacles.
I
Hell
will
yeah.
leave them for later then, and I'm gonna fire a single shot into this guy.
All right, go for it then.
31 for 23,
Can't. Oh, there you go.
and that already has a negative from being outside as well.
Okay. Sorry, can you point again? Okay, the one on the back. All right. He's gonna take 23 points of damage. Ah! Keep running. They say in ogre. Sorry, in giant, which I don't think you understand. So they go like.
What's the penalty for shooting into a storm anyway?
-2.
-4?
-2.
Currently a -2. If you were atop the mountain or outside the courtyard, it would be -4 because it's very severe winds out in the open. Currently, because you're sort of
But I would still hit that shot.
yeah.
I was gonna say, does that get worse with range or something? Because that does not seem particularly punishing for a range.
It's per range increment, I believe.
Okay. So it's not gonna matter too much for Grigori with his longbow, but if he was trying to like long bomb something.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
It
my
eventually
next shot. I can't see him, so at that point it becomes mute. So
Erica, it is your turn.
Erica will turn to Jakardos and be like, he and Robin don't always listen the best. Let's start clearing this floor. He'll come back in when he runs out of targets, or not. I'm giving up at this point.
Alright, I'll go ahead and stop him from running too far away.
No, don't bother. He'll come back.
Alright. Just check the rest of the rooms. We need to make sure that nothing else was left behind.
All right. Which way is the hallway to the crypt? I'm worried that they may have left people below.
The crypt is accessed from the courtyard.
Or-
But the
Sorry,
weapon,
not the crypt. The basement.
the basement,
Lower.
the weapon, all the way down the hallway. That door at the very end. The one that's
I'm
closed.
assuming that's the hallway I'm in.
Yeah. He's
Just going the other
pointing.
direction.
Yeah, he's pointing in this direction.
All right.
And he's
Okay,
like pointing straight, right? It's like the door on the wall at the end of the hallway. Past that door to the left.
Okay. All right. I'll go stand guard there just to make sure we don't have any interlopers coming up. And I'll check the rooms while I'm going by. Do you want me to just roll a general perception for the rooms as I'm running up that way?
Yeah. Go
Because
ahead.
she's not spending a lot of time. She's just ogre, no ogre kind of thing. Also, my perception sucks balls, so. Wow. Yeah. She just runs.
All right. You run down the hall. How far up are you gonna move? All the way?
She's moving. Well, I mean, she's like kind of just briefly stopping by each one of the doors she goes by.
All right.
But she'll kind of sidle up over to this door, and I think that's 2 moves to get there anyway with the haste. So she'll,
Alright.
unless she can open the door, she'll just stand there.
You can, if you stop in front of the door, you could kick it in.
Yeah, sure. She'll just boot it open.
All right, give me a strength check. As you essentially sort of are moving, almost running down the hallway, looking to the left, to the right, left, right, as you move to each of the doors. You're reaching the final door. It's like, all right, put a little bit more oomph into your running, jump and kick the door in, which goes flying off of its hinges with that nat 20 on a strength check. And just crashes into the reserves of piled up lumber for the winter.
I like how there's already splintered lumber there.
Yeah, the door goes flying, just becomes part of the pile of splintered lumber. Celera, it is.
I think this was not the right door.
It is your door. It is your turn, not your door. Celera, sorry, Erica. There's the stairs to your left.
Okay, fair.
Because you would
I'm
be
gonna
able to
move-
see, like, peek into the room. Celera, it is your turn. Sorry.
Stop it. I'm gonna. Stupid cat. I'm gonna go down the stairs.
All right.
So it's 20
Um,
feet, I think. All the way down to the
5,
bottom.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to where Vale is, or 25 where you are.
Okay, cool.
You see that Erica's to the north and just kicked a door in, and down the south you can just barely see like half of Jakarta is being eliminated by a torchlight from the front.
I'm
Grigori
gonna
went
go.
outside to take care of the ones in the yard. We're checking this floor.
Oh, I'm gonna just go to there then, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Robin and Sigis, both of you can give me perception checks. As you're standing outside atop the lookout tower. Alright. Robin, you don't see jack shit. You can just barely see some silhouettes continuing to run away as fast as possible from the fort itself. In Sigis, same goes to you. It's hard to make out if there's like any kind of word, but you do hear some shoutings in Giant here and there. It's like half a word that you catch. It's like, okay, they're shouting. I can hear the mumbled words. And then you do hear the as once again the horn is being sound, but this time from further away. It is indeed raining sideways. Robin, it is your turn. Robin?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Robin wants to get down the tower to the front entrance of the building,
Okay.
and I believe it's 100 feet.
I'll tell you in just a second. From where you ended up at, it is... Because you need to go down the walls, and then back up again, and then back down again, it ends up being 110 feet.
Okay, so I'll do that, and then move 30 feet out into the courtyard to where I assume Grigori probably is.
Nope. After 110, you would be right next to Grigori.
Okay.
You'll get a nod.
All right, Robin's gonna run after the pack that's leaving. that's
you-
assurance.
Where's your light,
Just-
bro?
Just wait
It's dim
until...
light.
Yeah, it's dim light outside, so as you get closer to them, you'll be able to see them. But...
Yeah.
Give me just 1 second. Out here, we have...
Cool.
Grigori, I'm only gonna kill like 2 or 3.
All right, Robin. It is your. It
We're gonna
is.
continue just straight sprinting away.
You still have. You moved 110 feet, which means you double moved.
Yes, and I still have 30 feet of movement, so I'm just trying to figure out where the best placement for myself is. Probably up this way. So Robin's going to go 30 feet to there.
All right.
Actually, while he's moving, can he stealth at the penalty?
Hey, you have no cover.
It's raining. It's concealment, isn't it?
No, it's not concealment within the 30 feet. It's not concealment within 60 feet.
Oh, I thought it was much. I thought it was like 20 feet. 'Cause
No.
You said when we were looking out the tower, we could see like 20 feet and then a sheet of white.
So the tower is all the way down up here, Robin. So
Yeah.
from there you couldn't see because it's 100 feet. 100 feet would be there. You could just
Okay.
barely see the silhouettes beyond that.
Okay, then nothing really changes.
Okay, so you're not stealthing.
I can't.
You don't have anything to hide yourself behind. All right, then back inside. Jakarta's was told that leave them alone, so he will. He'll open some doors and check some of the rooms. that he saw Erica not check. So, boop, and boop. He opens. He looks at you, Solera. You're doing it right?
Yeah. What other doors need to be checked before we
Go down that.
move forward?
Go down that way.
Yep.
There should
Okay.
be 2 more rooms on the other side of that, of the barracks. And he's pointing in this direction.
Okay. Sounds good.
He nods, and he keeps moving northward. I'm back outside. So you see, Robin, you see the ogre that is coming out of the kitchen. The one that you saw earlier holding a cleaver is now holding a iron hook on their hand. He looks at you.
Yep.
He looks at Grigori. He looks at everyone who's running. Yes. In giant. What are you doing, cowards? It's just 2 of them. And he's gonna start charging at you, Robin.
Okay.
Um,
He's just made a mistake.
He's made a huge
He's
mistake.
just luring them all back. That's great. I love it.
Robin, what's your AC?
I believe my AC is 26.
All right.
It is 26.
All right. So, Robin, you hear the shout, and you turn to look at this ogre bathed in blood and gore come charging at you, start to swing their hook, starts to scrape the ground, and as it does, it sort of makes a cloud of dirt and mud that comes flying at you. You dodge part of the mud, and in doing so, you expose your belly, and you feel the hook connect with your belly as it runs its entire length into your body and comes out the other side as you take 60 points of damage.
6-0 or 6?
6-0.
6-0?
Yes.
Okay.
As
That
he-
makes me negative 15, which means
Minus
I-
5.
Minus
Bladed
5,
barrier.
a bladed barrier.
A bladed barrier. You're right.
That might
As
just
he
saved you.
as he crit you on his charge.
Sure did.
Yep.
Oof.
If you want,
Sure did.
I can send you the screenshot.
I believe you.
Yep. Grigori, you see as Robin gets impaled and is now being held up in the hook of this ogre, and you see some of the ones that were retreating sort of start to slow down, look at the chef, look back at his weapon, look back at you, look at the ogre that has an arrow sticking out from their neck, and some of them look like they're slowing down a little bit, but they're still running away. Back indoors. Oh. The view was still there. Hang on. Just so that you can see what the state is currently, Robin and Grigori. What's the position? Whoops. Oh, hang on.
Good.
Wrong view.
I
you go.
see that. Or is he
Uh,
within 100 feet of me?
He is within 100 feet, but they are below the wall, so your sight of them is blocked by the wall itself, right?
Still
There's
have message
height.
on, so he could let me know if he needs help.
This is what you hear. Ow.
You probably would hear something along the lines of "Oh fuck" or "Ow," and
Hey! It came out the other side of me.
and then
Okay.
silence. So we'll go back
That
to.
is never a good thing to hear, I think.
Quick question.
Robin
Yes.
is still conscious, by the way. I would like to point that out.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Silera, what is it?
I have Die Hard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is
I was like, what the fuck?
okay.
Quick question.
Yes, Silera.
Did
ask.
I at all hear the ogre yelling?
No.
Okay.
You're inside, they are outside. There's about like 60 feet of stone, 2 walls between you. There's no way you could hear over the rain.
Okay.
Plus a storm.
Give me a perception
Yeah.
check. But the DC is gonna be really, really rough. That's a good perception. You do hear the. Do you understand that?
Yeah, she
Yes,
does.
I do. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. You hear, "What are you doing, fools? It's just two of them." Ah! And then you barely hear the from Robin exhaling as he gets impaled by a hook.
Okay,
I only need one lung. It's
I'm
fine.
gonna pass that information along to everybody, saying, let's maybe stop what we're doing because they're starting to come after the two of them, and saying that there's only two of them, and to try and to destroy us. So I think that we should kind of mosey our way back outside.
Right.
Just a thought.
In that case, Vale will turn around. He was gonna go after Erica, but he kicks in the door in front of the stairs and turns his way and starts running past both you and Jakartas. Sigis, from upstairs you can see the combat. I will move you to the other map just so that you can see what you can see. Give me 1 second.
Alright.
I need to boop, swoop, doop.
Don't have a ton of great spells for this.
Uh,
Meteor, go.
I'm just thinking about which scrolls I have.
I don't. I mean, yeah.
You can
This-
see what you
well,
can
like-
see. The walls work weird. I'm just gonna remove the walls for the interior momentarily.
Oh yeah.
There.
Wow, I'm so tiny.
You're a 5-foot man in a 20-foot world.
And all these distances are effectively doubled.
Nope, those distances are correct.
Okay.
That is, you can actually see the normal 20-foot grid on the map.
Yeah, it's the little
Okay.
checkerboardiness.
Yeah.
That's a lot of ogres.
Yes.
I would have stayed on this side of the wall. Well,
Technically speaking, you don't see Robin, the ogre that has impaled Robin, or Grigori, because they are hidden by the wall itself right now.
okay. Well, I'm assuming I'm really high and I'm in a storm,
Yes.
and I'm going
Oh my
to,
God, you're so
You are
high.
as
magically
a
flying.
mental action, I'm gonna snuff out my ion torch, and
Alright.
I am going to fly probably over, yeah, up here, so I can go,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm gonna fly over here, hopefully to where I can see.
So your
You-
fly skill.
Alright.
Fly skills,
Um,
okay. I have a
perfect
lot of
fly.
weight. Momentum
Perfect
is
fly.
really
Doesn't
my.
matter.
With
Perfect
the
fly.
f-
Go check.
with the fly spell, I thought you just got average.
Perfect fly.
it is a perfect fly speed, I'm pretty sure. Because it is magical flight, and by default, magical flight is perfect. Sigis, now that you're standing on top of the tower, you're sort of a little bit higher than the tower itself, which allows you to look around the corner and down. And you can see that Robin is bleeding profusely, not doing alright, and he is sort of pulling himself out of a iron hook that he has been impaled.
Okay. I'm going to cast Black Tentacles centered on yeah, how big across it is? He's 20 across?
He's 10 across.
10.
You can actually see the size of your black tentacles down to the south. The black area, that's your black tentacles.
Oh, sweet. They're stuck in
So-
it.
The maneuverability for fly is good.
So, do you want me to make a fly check?
No, it's fine. Because where you guys
Okay.
are at, you're fine. I can
I'm pretty
just-
solid. Yeah, that would be great if I could rock that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop another one of those.
Alright, you project your magic essence outwards, and once again you see first a dot of darkness form, and then it quickly expands, covering a 20-foot radius circle on the ground, from which the ground sort of starts to break and black tentacles reach out for the creatures.
So I think I think they're automatically grappled.
No, I believe it is you need to make a single check against all of them.
Yeah. So, important roll here.
That was good.
29.
Damn.
Yeah.
All of them are grappled.
Amazing.
And do they take the damage as well?
Yeah.
They do.
Yes.
Yeah. 10
Damn.
damage to all of them. Oh,
That's
shit.
fucking
Now
dope.
it has an extra +5 to maintain, though breaking out normal CMB, but
It's a standard action. Yeah.
yeah, and they still have to beat a 25.
Yeah.
That should slow them down.
So the one that had been shot by Grigori falls unconscious while being grappled by the tentacles. Can you roll me 2d10?
Hell yeah.
Sorry, not 2d10. 2d6 plus 4. So 2 sets of 1d6 plus 4 is what I mean.
Okay.
Or 2d. Oh yeah.
2d6 plus 8 is the same because they don't have DR. Alright. And one more.
Isn't he grappled as well? Because technically he's in it with this.
Oh,
stuff.
you're right. I'm just
no.
super zoomed out, so I can't see.
Less than
oh
50%
well.
of him is in it though, so it doesn't grapple him.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
Nope.
how that works.
every
Why
creature
not?
within the
You can-
area.
You can just press.
I did it. I
up
did it
arrow key.
properly the first time, but I didn't put a space after the R, which made me doubt myself.
You can just
And
press
I
the up arrow
reversed
key
it.
to repeat the last action.
Yeah.
I didn't. You can use up arrow key.
Yeah,
Yep.
if you
Yeah,
put
it'll repeat
your
the last action.
cursor in the chat and then just hit up, you'll scroll through all the things that have been typed.
Oh, that's super handy.
Right, so Sigus, as you project the second tendrils, you knock out one of them, capture the other 3 that remain conscious, as like one of the ogres has just a leg inside of the area, and they're trying to pull their leg out as the leg is sort of being constrained by one of the tendrils. The guy fighting Robin is being held back by several of the tendrils. I believe that is your turn as you move in standard action.
That is my turn.
All right, then it is the
That was
rest
a
of the
highly
ogre's
effective
turns.
turn, by the way.
Thanks.
Solid.
Yeah.
2 of them need to try and break out. So actually, 5 of them need to break out. It's a grapple check.
It's a breakout team of ogres.
Yeah, CMB, 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 CMB. What's the DC, or is it a potion?
25.
Holy mother of God. Okay,
Yeah.
so the guy with just his leg makes it out and moves as far away as possible. The rest of them
Okay, that guy.
all fail their checks.
What?
Yeah, the rest of them are still captured by the black tendrils. This guy, seeing as how, hey, it's only 2 guys, and then black tendrils spawn out of nowhere and kill one of his companions, capture 2 of them, including the one that was rousing them back to battle. He goes, yeah, no, fuck that, and is gonna run as fast as possible. And you're gonna watch as all of them continue to run out of the
Amazing.
this place.
That's what I was really hoping for.
We'll stay out here just because Kaven's turn is next, and then it's going to be Grigori, and I don't think anyone cares what Kaven is going to do. So, Grigori, just give me 1 second as I move an ungodly amount of ogres out of the way. As those who can
Can you
double
just
move.
select all of them and like drag the group?
No, because some of them can run, other ones can just double move.
God. Oh God. That sucks so bad.
Yep.
It's his own doing.
Oh, no. That guy double.
I mean, technically it's our doing, but anyway.
Run.
Technically, it's an adventure path, so it's the writer's doing.
Yeah.
Actually, yes. Let's blame Paizo.
Yep.
I agree with this.
All right, Grigori, it is your turn.
All right, the one that just destroyed my companion gets to die now.
Okay,
Yep.
go for it.
I mean, that's still 76 points of damage.
First hit,
Still
second
take that.
hits, third hits. The 4th one misses.
Oh, and all of those are poison arrows.
Yep. So that's
Does
3
he-
hits.
Yeah, it's the big guy is always
Right?
makes him nervous.
Thunk, thunk.
True.
So
He needs
3
to make-
DC 18 fort saves.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. He makes all of them.
Okay.
It's an ogre.
He's big. He's big, yeah.
Grigori, anything else? You do have a 5 foot if you would like to take it.
5 foot closer to him.
All right, then go ahead, move, and then we'll go back indoors to Erica.
Let me save you some time. Erica is going to sprint out as fast as she can. She's got 50 feet, I think, with all of the speed bonuses. So, she's just gonna get as close to that front door as she can.
All right,
Being
I'll
told
move you
that
for
there's
you.
trouble. Yeah.
50, 70, 90. A double move will get you outdoors.
I was gonna say I can just run if that works.
No, you can't because there's two 90-degree angles in your way.
Okay.
Very unfortunately. However, you will get to be right next to Grigori as you come out the front door. And you
Take it. I see Robin with a hook through his gut.
You do immediately see as you stand outside, Robin grabbing onto the hook, and first you think he's trying to push it out, and then you realize that he's like holding onto it, probably to get a vantage point to hit the ogre. It's your best guess. That would be your turn, and then it's gonna be Celeris.
Can't leave you alone for 5 seconds.
So there it is, your turn.
I am going to also just run out as fast as I can.
Okay. You're not affected by haste.
Nope. So I'll just double move.
For the sake
10,
of
15, 20. Is the door here or here?
sorry, I'm gonna cancel your movement for a second because I already had
Okay.
clicked your turn. The main door is this way.
Cool. I will. And right
Okay.
in the entrance of the door. And that's my
which-
turn.
Yep, which means I'm gonna move you as well into the other map.
I'm gonna tell everybody to hurry up.
It would be 10 feet behind. Robin, it is your turn as we move back outside. God, this is such a back and forth.
Yeah.
It reminds me of when you guys were at Thistletop and it was just like,
Sorry, we're trying to get outside as fast as we can
Yep.
so you don't have to bounce.
yep, no, that's
Yeah.
fine. It just reminded me of
I thought
Thistletop
everybody was
when...
gonna follow me except for the NPCs, so I was very surprised when Erica just let me and Robin go outside.
So
You said you were gonna. We
hang
told
on.
you to stay inside, and you just ran.
Yeah,
away.
nope. Robin, it is your turn.
Robin's just gonna like be holding onto this hook, and he's gonna look at the ogre directly in the eyes, as he should very clearly be dead and in a lot of pain, and Robin can't feel pain. So Robin's gonna look at this ogre and just be like, "There's more than two of us.
As he sort of
You've made a
looks,
mistake."
he looks to the left, looks up, and like is struggling against the tendrils. Are you not dead?
Because I'm stronger than you are. I recommend you put me down.
Right?
Drop your weapon.
Give me intimidate check.
All right. I will also, intimidate.
Right? He sort of looks at you, looks at your companions. And like you're not sure if he is willing to put down his weapon, but you do understand that he's like losing some of his fighting will. Like you can tell like there's a little bit less strength holding you up.
Drop it.
He's not taking any actions right now. Also technically because it's not his turn, but you've demoralized him successfully. However, you're not certain if he's yet ready to give up.
I am ready to sledge him the minute he drops that weapon.
All right. Is that going to be it for your turn, Robin?
Yeah.
Right. Jakarta's has haste, which means he's going to be able to run out. Yep. Bloody. Do you not know nothing about military strategy? And he turns around, takes a shot at the giant holding Robin. And
Let me answer that for you. No.
oh god damn it. He turns around the corner and shoots 2 arrows flying across the field to the ogre, and they land perfectly each on each shoulder. And I'm not certain if how much damage that is. I think that's just shy of killing them. Can you
I don't
even-
know how many more arrows you can fit in your body before you die. You should probably drop me. Let go of your weapon.
You feel as the strength holding that hook goes away, and you feel your feet touch the ground again. As
I sledge him.
yeah, go ahead.
For all the damage on the first attack.
He's
ruthless,
fucking dead.
my man.
Like just your sledgehammer attack kills him. Well, knocks him out.
Get fucked, guy.
He should be unconscious instead of dead. Yes.
Yes, he is unconscious and still grappled by the tendrils. The other ones
less
seeing.
ruthless. I thought you just got him to surrender and caved his head in. I was like, what the fuck?
Tentacles will auto attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not my
Oh.
problem. I didn't kill him. I said he'd live if he let me go. I didn't kill him with my attack. That means that he's still alive. It's all good, bro. It's all good.
All right. You see the two that were sort of on par in bulk with this guy. Look around. They were holding spears, and then they turn around, start running away as fast as possible. Vale sort of gets all the way to the edge of the entrance, and you guys can see him sort of standing there, sort of jogging in your direction, because he's not the most agile person. Sigis, from your vantage point, you can see most of what's going on, but it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to use Ghost Sound to again sound the retreat horn.
Okay.
And I believe I can make it as loud as 40 humans make sound.
Yeah,
and
it's
It's
the
like
equivalent.
as loud as a dragon roar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, actually,
Oh.
louder
make
than
it-
that. But yeah, you hear the echoing through
Beautiful.
the mountains.
Thank you.
You are a clever wizard.
Give me, give me
yeah.
a perception check.
All right. Let's go, dude.
Yeah, you hear the horn sort of does its thing, and then off in the distance you hear a little bit of the echo, and for just a second you just hear the rain, and then you hear
Ooh.
It's thunder.
like
There's
not quite thunder. It sounds
Yeah, sorry.
it sounds like a mixture between thunder and probably maybe an avalanche off in the distance. However, where you guys are at, you shouldn't be in any danger of an avalanche.
I am really hoping that wasn't the dam collapsing. Or are we real close to the dam?
You are still quite far from the dam, but could also be. You're not certain where the noise came from the north, but pretty far away is what you get. Sigas, it is your turn. Still, after you cast that spell.
Oh.
If you want to do anything else.
Like that's my standard as a move. I'm going to kind of, I guess, move, touch down, and kind of like take cover behind the parapet.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I cower a little.
As you're being pelted by a little bit of hail. I need you to make, I'll say just a single grapple check for both Black Tendril groups. Just one
Okay.
for all of them.
Yeah.
Technically, you should do one for each, but for the sake of
Well, it's
simplicity,
one per spell.
Yeah, but just do one
Okay.
for the
Make
sake
it
of
easy.
it. Make it easy for everyone.
That's
I
pretty good.
28's probably still
That's
gonna do
5.
it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
pretty good.
that does it for all of them, and that is max damage on all of them. That kills the guy that was holding onto Robin, straight out.
Yep.
And the guy that's trying to no, as he's being pulled down by the tendrils, he's like flat on the ground, and the tendrils have the all four of the ogres are being held down, and like their throats are being collapsed, crushed by the tendrils.
Pulled into the ground.
I just see like around the throat, around each arm, around each leg, and just pulling.
Yeah, into
I've
the
had-
ground
had-
itself.
I've had this so many of these spells prepped for like the last 2 levels, but we've always been fighting in like very tiny corridors. It's just never flown.
All right.
Technically, you can cast them in a smaller space, but you just hit everybody.
Yeah, you hit your allies
Yeah.
if you do that. Is the problem. All right. Okay, Grigori, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna stay in here and put an arrow in all the ogres that I can.
All right. The first one hits one of the tendrils that's like got in your way, and you sort of get a little bit frustrated. And as you take another and another and another shot, you will hit, killing them. Hit, killing them. And hit, killing them. As you finish the 3 down south off.
Grigori will turn to Jakarta and be like, I know tactics, I just expected a little bit more backup than just Robin.
And he'll take another step away.
And then from like 30 feet away, holy shit, guys! Did you see that?
Erica, it is your turn.
Yes, I did.
You're getting a thumbs up. He's got a hook still inside of his torso, like.
Erica
Hell
is
yeah.
going to walk past Grigori, give him a good solid check in the shoulder, and go, "You're not the one who has to clean up the mess every time you go run away."
Hey,
You
we're
should
If
outside.
pay
you were with
attention.
us, it wouldn't be a mess.
No, it would have been fine if you had helped clear the tower like we said we were going to.
It was
Just
empty.
stay
They all
with the
ran out
group.
of it.
It's not hard. Yeah, exactly. It makes it fast to clear. And she'll put her hand on you and be like, I was going to say I was proud of you for getting the ability to heal, but clearly your decision-making still needs some work.
Hey, at least I have a reason to use it now.
All right. Are you gonna heal them, Erica? Is that what's
Sorry,
going
no,
on?
that's the wrong button.
No, that's my evil.
He's not evil
Wait,
yet.
How do
Does
you
it
really
work?
feel, Erica? Damn.
No. but funny nevertheless.
Yes.
Wrong button, or is it?
True.
Hopefully that does something. I think that should near be enough. And I think
I'm
also
not losing
at this,
1 hit point per round anymore.
Yeah,
at this
he's
point,
no longer bleeding.
my gauntlet and holy weapon both click off.
All right. You feel the power sort of leave your arms for a moment. Salera, it is your turn, I believe. Unless
I'm gonna move
Erica
to
had something
here.
else.
And I'm gonna say you both suck right now. But shit happened.
Let's move past it. Let's stick together. Maybe communicate a little bit more. What's our next step?
Oh, I gotta remove this hook from my chest. Give me a moment.
And then I'll realize, holy shit, what the fuck happened?
Look, check it out. It's coming out the other side.
As you guys look, as Robin sort of turns his body partially, you see the hook is actually going into his stomach and coming out his back, probably like right next to his vertebrae.
And I'm gonna move there. I
Yep.
think that's 35.
It's
10,
fine.
15,
I'll
20,
give it to
25.
you.
Okay. And then I'm gonna say Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Shaylin, fucking Christ, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, just. God damn, that thing's kind of heavy. Oh,
Right.
thanks for that.
Robin, you heal for 8 points of damage as Solera casts Cure Light Wounds on you, and then it becomes your turn.
I was gonna sort of turn around, look at all these ogres that are dead. So we've got 3 in this one. I could see like 3 in the other one before as I passed by.
Yep.
And Robin just sort of turns around, the other one's running away, and he's like, well, by my calculations, we got about 18 left. But we called them pretty well. Also,
Let's
yo,
go.
Stiggits! That spell? That's fucking sick, bro.
Alright. Now,
He's standing like beside the tentacle, and he's like poking at it, like. But
yeah,
not
you
getting
see one
hit
of the
it, like-
tendrils sort of leash out towards you,
Definitely
and
don't want to poke.
doesn't quite reach you, Robin. It's like you know in the cartoons where the dog gets too far and gets pulled back by their leash, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it's a tendril. Like, is that your turn then, Robin?
Yeah, I'm sort of just taking a breather. You know, my
Um,
lungs no longer collapsed. I'm gonna use that.
I'll ask out of character. Are you guys planning on chasing down the ones that are still running?
Nope.
No,
Maybe
we're.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I would say no because I'm about.
I would like to
Don't all of
slightly
you.
follow them and then lock all the gates.
All right.
And then, we should check this house to see if there's anyone there before other black tentacles either ends or I dispel it. Because if I don't think so, but if someone was maybe trapped there,
Okay.
Oh.
Then
I mean, we still have to go like floor by floor and actually clear it.
absolutely. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, we don't
Check
want to
the
walk
buildings
away
outside
and then
first.
6 turns from now, like 8 ogres come out.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, well,
agreed. So
I
we'll
had
check
a
the ones
count.
out here since we're out here.
Yeah, I have the head count. I know that there were 12 in there. There are 3 out here, which means that there's at least 9. Probably they mostly got away. There might be more. This
Alright.
one just had 1 in it. This one had 3, and the stables had none. So
Yeah, you can just barely see, I think. Sigis in particular can see a little bit further because he's got a vantage point. There are like 5 ogres at the gate, the northeastern gate, that they are running away, and you can hear like the thunderous footsteps of the army sort of retreating northeast. So all of them are running in this direction. So Jakarta's will move up to you, Grigori, just so that he's a little bit closer to the party in general, and he'll say, "Right, so let's finish off the ones that are still within the courtyard, and then we'll close the gates." And he'll take a shot at the one that's being held by the tendrils. At this point, Vale will sort of call out. You'll hear him go like, "Should I assist out there?" "No, Vale. Go back indoors and check in where does Caven go?" And you'll see Vale go back further in. Sigis, it is your turn. Just give me 1 second for me to roll the attack from Ricardo's. He hits and kills.
I'll reply to Jakardos and say that he was behind a little bit. He was falling behind a little bit, but he's in the next room,
All right.
just so that he knows.
Well, you should be on the ground level then.
So that's to maintain. Oh, sorry.
Yep. That's to maintain.
Isn't everything dead?
Everything in the tendrils is
Now.
dead.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, unconscious, and now they're dead because the tendrils crushed them to death.
Yeah.
Well, I will keep them both up as long as there's kind of ogres in the courtyard.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna kind of keep watch. I'm gonna kind of just, yeah, I'm going to prepare an action that if, like, either it looks like the ogres are rallying, turn around, these far ones, I will drop a black tentacles on a cluster of them. But apart
Okay.
from that, I'm just gonna wait a turn so I can react.
Got it.
Also, I think we're out of your haste now.
Yes, this would be the round that runs out.
It's on the same track as my holy weapon was, apparently.
All right.
Alright. With that, the ogres are all out of the courtyard, or at least all that you can see are out of the courtyard, and you would hear the thunderous footsteps begin to die down as they move further and further away from the battlefield.
Alright,
Grigori,
Good.
Yes.
last chance for you if you want to chase after anyone. It is
I'm
your...
not gonna chase after him, but I'm gonna run to the gate and close it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one that they all just left out of.
Sailor and Erica, do you want to come with me to the other gate and we'll close that one?
That makes sense. Yes, let's keep this contained.
Alright. Then
Then we'll meet back here.
Yeah. With that, you guys are...
Although she'll slap Robin again on the way by and give him her last lay on hands.
With that,
I
you guys
truly
are
mean it.
technically out of combat.
I truly mean it. I am impressed that you've managed to get the power to heal yourself so quickly.
Thanks. I mean, I just put my hand on the sword, thought, what would the inheritor do, and just run valiantly into combat was the option that I got. And I'm not
She's-
dead, so clearly I chose the right option.
She's quite the tactician, actually. If you read a little bit more of the book.
This is a pure example of survivor bias.
It's true.
Where's
That's
the
true.
door over here?
Keep on going to the right.
Somewhere?
Wee.
Where?
Jesus Christ.
A little bit more.
Place is
There
so
you go.
Here.
Yes.
Yeah.
These guys are
I
no
guessed-
longer there. Hang on.
I guessed into the right direction.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this map is fucking huge.
Yeah.
Also, Gregor would have taken Jakardos with him, figuring
Okay.
that he knew exactly how to operate the thing. So
Yep.
close.
Yep.
I'm assuming it's just
Um,
like a crank or something.
Yeah. On either side of the towers, sort of built into the stone itself, is a rather large wheel, almost like one you would see inside of a at the helm of a ship. And those operate the large, heavy iron portcullis. However, the one that you are at, Grigori, has already been collapsed. Like, it is closed. And the one that the rest of the party is at was held up. And as the three of you get there, you would see the same thing. And Erica, you know how to operate these because you...
Cracks
had to
knuckles, I got this.
Oh shit.
I was gonna say, Erica was gonna let you do it for a lark, but then you actually do it, and she's just like, "Huh, maybe we should bring you to the front line."
Yeah, thing is,
No.
you don't expect to have enough strength to push it, and suddenly it just clicks, moves past its sort of breaking point, and then the wheel just starts spinning freely, and you see the portcullis shuts down in front of you.
Amazing. I knew I had the
Damn.
power within me the whole time. It helped that I rolled a 19. I'll be honest.
19
Minus 2.
You had to get rid of those leeches. Now you're good.
Yeah,
No,
now you
No, that's the one pulling down my constitution.
you just gotta put levels in barbarian. That's all.
I'm a dumpster fire all round.
All right. Well, I guess that takes care of this. Meet back up with the others, and then we'll start just going building by building, I guess.
I'd
Are
love
you
it.
both okay? I didn't see you too much during the combat. Sigus, I know you took a hit.
I'd love a couple pokes of a cure light wand.
Yeah, I need a couple too, and I'm out of channels and lay on, so let's.
Yeah,
I
and then
got
they say
I
we
got
do
a
it
lot of stuff.
synthetic.
I'll hook you guys up.
So
Uh,
there's like 3 more cure. I think.
I got two
know
more.
I technically have a wand of cure light, so we should use that instead of
No,
your
she
better
had
one.
spell slots.
I have two more spells of cure light. I have a cure moderate wounds potion and 11 charges of a wand.
I would save your spell slots just in case there's anything else hiding in the basement when we go there.
It's first level spell
Yeah,
slot.
it's first level. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, well, your call.
She has most of her other spell slots.
Sure. I mean, I'm not going to say no to healing if you're offering it, but I just don't want you to be tapped when we get down there. Wow.
Perfect.
Okay, so this is the inheritor rewarding you for your tactical
Lit.
brilliance.
Lit.
Okay, so who needs some healing? Because I got 2 left.
I can take one for sure, but Sigus needs them more.
Would
I think
love
Robin needs them most currently.
Yes,
Robin
actually,
needs
that
them
is
most.
100% true.
I mean, I'm 27 out of 80, so
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm like,
so Robin, this one is for you.
I'm 50
Okay.
something out of 70.
11.
Cool.
That's pretty good.
I'm guessing everyone's just
how you doing
gathering
now?
Probably over.
Yeah.
Still bloodied. I am.
Uh,
I have become the party's meat titan. It
And-
chose me. I don't know.
this one is for Robin.
Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah, not as great, but whatever.
Okay.
It'll
Sure.
do,
Talk to
I
me
guess.
Like that, I'm gonna get some
Right?
ideas.
Cure Light wounds time. What's everyone sitting at? Robin, you're at 46, so you need a bunch.
I could take one. One would set me awesome.
Okay, let's do Sigus first then. D8 plus 1. There you
Come in.
go. Are you full? Or how much
No.
are you down?
I'm not down. Like I'm good.
You also regained them from sleep too. Remember, so
Yeah, I just don't know if we're going to encounter anything else, so I don't want him to be like, at a 3/4 hit points and get smacked by something.
Yeah, I almost got one shot, and that's it was a scary experience. Now they're
by
also
the
like,
way, I'd just like to point out that ablative barrier literally saved my life.
Yeah,
if I
because you
had
were going to
been-
be negative con, weren't you?
Yeah, if I was at negative 15, I would have been at negative 15 from that damage.
Yeah.
So that 5 saved my life. Yeah.
welcome.
Damn.
That
There's,
and then the black tentacles.
Oh, you had shield other on Silera, didn't you?
Yes. No.
Yes. Okay.
No?
no,
it
Sigus
was somebody
doesn't have
else.
Sigus doesn't have
No.
shield other.
No.
No,
That's
no,
a
no.
divine
Erica
spell,
put
isn't it?
shield other
Oh
on
no, I
somebody
didn't
else.
cast it today.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna say I
thought,
was.
okay.
No,
I
it
had
was.
I didn't get
yesterday.
nothing.
I had it yesterday on someone for a little bit, and then I prepared different things today.
Gotcha.
Yep. All right.
So that's Robin.
That's
Wow,
your
the one
turbo
one-
healing each other.
Did you say 3 or 4 of those?
All 4 of those are you. So
Okay,
you're at.
21.
So
I'm
you have
at
another
66.
20 that you need.
Do the health point accounting.
Okay, I gotta do myself because you're now higher than I am.
Yeah.
1, 2.
I mean, pretty much get yourself in range of like sleep healing.
Yeah,
if-
that's what I'm trying to do. I'm
If
at,
we
like,
sleep, I'm
50
basically full health.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're probably
Perfect.
okay. I'm at 53 now. No, I need to get back up for 7, 8 is 12, 65. Yeah, I'm close
Just y'all
enough.
quit dying,
I'm,
would ya?
I'm
Hey.
11. I'm 11 off, so I should be fine.
I'm bad at
didn't die.
dying. I should be dead, but I'm not.
He took
Yeah,
that hook like a champ.
Thanks, man.
I do not know how you aren't dead, to be quite honest.
Same.
I mean,
Do you wanna?
I'm glad
Let's-
somebody
Sorry,
saw it. at least.
Let's check the buildings.
Right. If you guys start moving around the courtyard to check in the buildings, give me 1 perception check each for the entire scouting.
That's the
I'm
one
gonna have
with
to
the
check
most in it,
magic on.
so be
Do you,
careful.
do you want us to just do a take 10 or actually do a roll?
No,
perception
just
checks?
give me a check. Give me an actual check.
Okay.
Um,
I see it, guys. It's okay.
I surprisingly see some things. Also,
It's raining sideways.
given how many, how much time should we just go ahead and take off all like the good hopes and
Yes,
Off
take
the
off
cuff.
anything that
Yeah,
lasts
that's probably a
minutes
good
per level,
idea.
because it's gonna take you like a good 10 minutes to go around the entire thing.
Oop. See so. That's gone.
Okay, I think I got him. Erica is gonna switch back to sword and board for now. Not that it really matters. Did I just lose everybody?
Nope, no.
We're all here. We're
I'm
just quiet.
checking some
I'm
stuff.
unchecking all my buffs.
I'm letting
Oh,
Vozen concentrate.
I was still too, and I was just like, crap, because my phone was running low on battery before the session, so I charged it, and I wasn't sure if it just conked out on me or something.
Perfect time to just stop.
I've had that happen before.
Right. So, yeah, so you guys take a moment to walk around the courtyard, checking each of the buildings, locking the doors, making sure that nothing was left behind, and maybe like checking the bodies of the giants that you guys fought against. And from
Definitely checking the bodies.
Yeah. The last thing you check is over here. Once you've checked everything, you move over to where you guys came from, but also the tunnels leading into what Jakarta's would let you know. Right, so that way, these tunnels lead into the old crypt. Don't use it anymore, but as you can see, the tunnel is open. You might have gone in.
Grigori, do you make out any tracks?
I'll
Good,
roll
great.
for tracks.
Yeah, give me a survival check.
Do.
Erica
Okay.
will kick on Detect Evil too, just to see if anything pings.
Remind me, the range in Detect Evil is
60.
60?
It's detect
Um,
magic.
Hang on. 20, 30, yeah, 15.
Just like kind of sticking her head in the hallway.
Yeah, you stick your head in the hallway, you detect evil, you don't detect anything. Grigori, you don't see any tracks that would indicate that anyone went through those tunnels. And they are like slightly too small for an ogre to walk in comfortable. They would need to sort of crouch to move inside. Meaning they would be treating all of the tunnel as difficult terrain, essentially.
Yeah, when I moved up, I didn't see any of them running left. They were all going right.
Agreed. That's where I saw
Alright.
a large group. Probably
Alright.
like 10 of them I saw leave out the northeast gate.
Good.
I
But
don't detect anything malevolent down there, so not in the until the first corner at least. So I would say we're probably okay if you don't see any tracks.
Alright, let's head on back in then. Let's get out of the rain.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Just case before we sleep, I can throw like a level 1 summon to run down there.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea just to do some scouting. Now, also, Celera and Sius, I've been thinking, do you mind if I steal the both of you when we camp this evening? I've got an idea.
Sure.
Sure. Sounds good.
Alright.
Get out of the rain.
So you guys move back
Inside.
indoors. Anywhere in particular? Or I guess I'll move you guys into the battle map still.
Yeah, just the ground floor of that battle map.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just sweep and start going down. Did we check everything on the top floor actually?
Top
Or was
floor, I
that-
You
believe,
didn't.
just
You
not-
didn't.
There was the
thorough
double doors
map
we
room.
didn't go into, right?
Give me just 1 second. I'm just removing all the things that were sort of hanging around in the different layers. There we go.
Last I
Alright.
checked, I think the only one we hadn't looked at was the map room. At least on the upper floor.
Yeah, that's the one with the double doors that the witch was coming at her, right?
No, the map room was the one that Caven checked, and it's the one that is connected to the dining room.
Yeah, either way, we still have to scan them for information, see if there's any plans or
Yep.
weirdness.
And he still hasn't showed up?
Caven hasn't shown up.
Yeah, Vale's also gone too, so they're in here somewhere probably.
Yep.
Caven made a run for it. I'm not being on toilet duty. Fuck that.
Wouldn't be surprised.
As it's
What a little bitch.
colloquially known, duty.
Yep. Mhm.
All
Right, so
yeah.
yeah, Jakarta's will sort of show you guys where I'm stretching his token around the place. And it's like, right, so we can clean them up. These are where we usually stay at. These are the rooms on the right. So
Can we roll some perception checks for the rooms to look and see if there's anything interesting?
Yeah, go ahead. It seems like the rooms on the right, all three of these, have been left mostly untouched, as they would most likely be too small for an ogre to fit into them. However, over here, and Jakarta's would point out, those used to be the barracks, and now are completely trashed. They seem to have been not just destroyed by the passage of ogres through them, but also it looks like they were used by the ogres recently.
That would explain why all the beds are broken.
Yeah. On the other side, which I'm guessing eventually you'll move over to that side to open them, or Jakarta's will lead you that way. Those are the rooms that were used by. This one is Jakarta's own room, and the one down from there is Vale's own room.
We go in and steal all the stuff.
Yeah, and he sort of lead you back, and he's like, oops, he's moving around here and leading you all the way around. That's the main armory for when we need the weapons in case we need to defend.
Does there happen to be any arrows in here?
What?
Does there happen to be any arrows in here?
Yes. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you how much is left.
I'm just gonna grab
Also,
that.
you can also borrow mine. I've got a couple.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't been using my arrows either, so.
Yeah. So there's more arrows that you can carry with you still left in there.
I just need a quiver because I ran through like 24 arrows and I got it.
All of them have black feathers and are made out of pine wood, which is the type of wood that is most prevalent in the surrounding area. But otherwise, they're standard arrows. There's about, if you had to guess, over 1,000 arrows stacked in the different chests. There's about 30 bows. Some of them broken. Some of them seem to have been on a state like hanged in order to like keep them ready. There are swords, short swords, long swords. There's 2 sets of breastplate armor still on display, and several other sort of tools of the trade. Things like climbing gear, as well as like some sets of like winter clothes, like a second set of clothing, like a cloak for the rain as well. Yeah.
And none of it's magical.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nothing
yeah.
in there is magical.
Do you think we should bring the climbing gear, or I guess we got enough rope
I
already.
think, yeah, we'll figure out after we search. We'll figure out what our deal is and what we're gonna take.
Oh,
Also, as I
sorry,
put card
sorry,
I grabbed the quiver of arrows.
Grigori. My bad. It's not normal arrows. I forget. These are the black arrows. All of them are barbed.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the black arrows don't fuck around.
Those are like
Oh.
100 gold pieces a piece. The fuck?
Oh, I did have a wand of cure moderate wounds and a wand of protection from evil. Whoops.
So, okay, so he's gonna take a bunch of those arrows, figure out exactly how many.
Also, I would set one of my normal arrow quivers in there because I don't want to be carrying like 30 pounds of arrows on me.
Why not? What do barbed arrows do anyway?
Bleed.
Ooh.
Uh,
I'm
They
very
would
tempted to
keep it
take some, but I think I'm fine with my regular arrows. I use my bow approximately never.
that's not the only thing they do.
What else do they
Leaving
do?
crypt-
When a barbed arrow is attached to a length of silk rope and fired from a bow, the arrow's range increment is reduced by 30 feet, but it gains the grapple special weapon quality.
Oh, so
Oh,
you can
lit.
make grappling hooks with them effectively?
You
For
can.
climbing, yeah.
They're
Now you're
essentially.
Batman.
They're essentially. Harpoons for bows.
Jesus.
It's like what Robin was doing.
2, 3,
It's they're
4,
fucking
5,
like grapples, but
6.
yeah, silk rope
Yeah.
specifically.
So that's pretty sweet.
Um,
Sure.
The barbed ones are just for grappling.
Just for grappling,
It's-
yeah.
Yeah. The bleeding arrows are 360 gold pieces per arrow.
Yeah, no, the barbed arrows are 2 gold. They cost twice as much as common arrows. But yeah,
What's
that's-
down here?
that leads back into the upstairs, and you should be able to
Oh, okay.
step ladder back to the upper wall.
All right. Just wanted to check. It's too
Fail.
small for the ogres anyway. No blood.
No, Vale, where are you gone? And eventually you hear from the room to the end of the hallway to the left. You see Vale's head pop out. Just cleaning the kitchen.
Mind on your belly already.
Oh, I suppose everyone would need to after the fight.
That's fair. Did you see your sly little friend?
Oh, yeah, he's bringing up some materials from downstairs.
Eating
Hey,
skitties.
Jakardos, I think Vale's down, or not Vale. The other one's downstairs.
Right,
Caven?
I'll get him. Kevin!
We should come with you just in case there's anyone down there.
No, it's just Kevin down there. You'll see Jakarta start to go down the stairs. And from where you're standing, Erica, you would be able to see Kevin is coming up the stairs and like stops, and Jakarta is sort of looking at Kevin. And Kevin is carrying a box in his hands. Coming through, guys. And you'll see Jakarta sort of move back to, whoops, not that far back, to a wall. You'll
Moonwalk
see-
through a wall.
Yeah, you'll see Kevin come up. We good?
Anything down there?
No, it's all clear.
Just storage, I'm assuming.
Yeah, some weapons, some food, spices, that kind of shit. Oh, well, there's also the prison cells. They're all empty, though.
Oh.
Right, let's get the kitchen in working order. We need to get some food in our bellies if we are planning on fighting again.
Yeah, I'm assuming that we are.
Once Caven and them kind of piss off, Erica's gonna take a gander downstairs and just kick on Detect Evil and do a double check because Caven does have one of the weird tattoos.
All right. Then as you head back downstairs, eventually the door opens. The stairs open into a door that is wide open. And as you turn around the corner and activate Detect Evil, give me a will save.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Super evil. Woo!
Sure, will save. Right, I know where that is on my character sheet. I can find
Mhm.
it.
Defense.
Yes. That's not
Not
good.
surprised.
I am immune to charm and fear.
You're immune to charm?
Yes,
Yes.
that is the second aura power of paladins.
Yeah, it's lit.
Ooh, okay.
Good luck with that,
So in that
Zanisha.
case, I don't need a will save from you.
Well, I gave
as-
you one and failed anyway.
Yep, you're lucky. As you walk down the stairs, you see a woman sort of sitting at a table, sort of writing some papers, turns around, sees you, and as you, like, your eyes begin to shine, she says, "You're not Caven. Just stand there and stand still, all right?" And you feel her words are sort of honeyed, and they reach your ears, and you like feel like your body wants to listen to it, and you sort of break through it, aided by Iomede's protection. And she sort of frowns at the fact that you're not stopping. And Erica, you detect evil.
Yep.
Erica will immediately yell, Lamia!
All right. Boop. Boop.
Out of character, this fucking sucks.
This is why I figured we should. Yeah.
On the plus side, she's trapped in the base. Are you all down in the basement?
No, it's
I went
just
down there
Erica.
just to. I just stuck my head down to double check to make sure that there wasn't anything. I didn't think she was actually going to be here.
It's fun.
There's no way she's there. Oh, she's there. Fuck.
At least she's stuck in a basement.
Well, I don't think she's really stuck. You'll see when you get down here.
Alright.
It's okay.
I just gotta check to make sure all my things are in order. I'm guessing more than 5 minutes has passed since we first entered the top of the tower.
All in all, 7 minutes went by since you entered the tower.
Okay, yep, no, that answers my question. Wait, we might still have good hope then. Is that 10 minutes per level or a minute per level?
I think it's a minute per level, but she's level 9.
No,
So-
8. At the time of casting, 8.
Yeah, it's
Either
a
way,
minute per level.
Okay, so
Still
I
have it.
still got that.
Yeah, you have a minute left of good hope, I would say.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
awesome.
All right, it is your.
Fortunately,
It is going to be your turn, Erica, and this is technically sort of a surprise round in the sense that only you and her are aware of each other.
yeah, so definitely screaming Lamia in the basement as loud as she can, and then just fucking yeah.
As everyone sort
Well,
of
I
slowly
will- I thought it was a fucking storage closet.
True.
That's
Nope.
not fair.
So, Erica, you
Why do
don't hear those words, but what are you doing aside from shouting?
She is going to. Do I just have the standard or the move?
You have the.
or-
You're essentially staggered in this round. Yes.
Staggered. Okay. I am going to. Well, I will smite her because that sounds
Okay.
like the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to move right Shmia,
Okay.
and I'm not charging. I'm just gonna stand there.
Right. You sort of. And you connect to her via the smite evil, and she sort of sees you approaching her, realizes that you're indeed not charmed, stands up, and as you come next to her, you see her continue to stand up as her body, her lower half, that are you human legs, turn into a serpent's body, and she grows in size. Boop. And you see her suddenly retrieve a pair of daggers from the table right underneath her papers as he unsheaths her swords, daggers. And after this, we go into actual combat as essentially the message will be relayed across the board. Wait, no, Caven goes first. Caven will, having heard Lamia in the basement, will run over here, and he goes this way all the way down. That's 15, 20, 25, 30.
Kill
Double
Caven.
move to here.
I don't know if he's. I think he's
Recording.
actually been mind control, so he might be fine.
It is your turn.
Gregory, you're up.
Just moving.
Yes, sir.
And
I double moved.
by the way, guys, I honestly thought this was just a closet.
No, I absolutely agree. This is like a
Yeah,
one-
no.
moment.
Nobody said
This is
anything because we were
absolutely a
all like,
one-
yeah, we're just clearing the area. Yep.
Clearing
Yeah,
some
I was
room for
like,
help,
oh,
you
I was
know,
like,
like-
oh, it's storage. Great. I'll go down and just check and make sure there's nothing hiding that David missed.
Yep, nope. Erica, it is your turn, as you are now in melee with a Lamia.
Okay. It's like, I believe I've been acquainted with your sister.
Oh, darling dear. How is she doing?
Almost killed her. I guess you'll have to be my compensation prize.
Oh, we'll see about that.
And she will. Wait, is Lamia one of the whatchamadoodles for the extra damage on the?
They're monstrous humanoids.
Okay, so they are not
They're
evil
not
outsider
undead or
dragon or
evil
undead.
outsiders.
No.
Okay. Let's see if there's anything I can do. Is a swifty here? I don't think so. Use that. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna smack her.
Alright.
Full attack action.
Plus
And
you-
I'm very
you.
glad I switched to sword and board here.
Alright. I'm waiting.
I'm just trying to figure out which one's the full attack.
There you go.
I don't think the second one hits, but the first one should. Oh, why is the Divine Bond still on? I turned that off.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
So, Erica, you're pretty confident that you can take a one-on-one, and then you take a swing, and she ding, blocks your blade with her dagger, grabs it with the other, and begins to sort of try to draw it out of your hands, and ting, deflects your blow. Both of them, essentially.
I do have to roll better than a 7, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Remember that
story
our
of our
sister
life.
had like a 25 AC.
Yeah, no, I remember we had a bad time with that. That's why I figured I'd get up in her face, just so that when y'all come down the stairs, it's not a problem.
Okay. Is that your turn, Erica?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can all 5 foot to there, just in case Caven tries to do something crazy.
Okay. Solera, it is your turn.
Sorry, I'm just checking something.
Real quick, Guru would ask Stiggus which way to the basement.
It's straight that way. But
God damn it. This is why I don't test things. I was doing a talk to myself test to make sure the buffs were off. I
And you got a
accidentally
double nat
crit.
20. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
imagine.
just a single, because I was just testing a single. Fuck.
But
Damn.
Solera, it is your turn.
So
You saw
how
Grigori
much longer
sort of
do we have?
sprint past you. How much left on Good Hope?
Good Hope.
10
9 more rounds now.
9 more rounds. Okay, I just am
yeah, after your
keeping-
turn, it's 9. Yeah.
Okay, I just
No,
am
after her
trying to
turn
keep
it's
track.
8. Because one round went by when you guys weren't in combat.
Oh, the surprise round.
Yeah,
Right.
surprise round.
Okay, cool. I am going to because somebody can't be trusted. I am going to set down
Ain't I a wascal?
I'm gonna
Okay.
set down a cure moderate wounds potion down next to me. Look at Robin, say please take that, and then I'm gonna move.
All right.
You got it.
To here, and that's my turn.
Putting a potion on the ground. I will give it to you as part of your movement.
Oh,
Oh no,
Okay.
because you had to retrieve it as well. So that's gonna be your standard.
yeah, because I was
Um,
gonna say that's my action, and then this is
yeah,
my
yeah.
move. Yeah, so that's my turn.
Then Erica, the Lamia in front of you, say, oh,
Is gonna just stab the fuck out of me.
yeah, she is gonna stab the fuck out of you, but she continues to talk with you as she does so. And says, so how was my sister? And she goes for your neck first with her dagger, which you see shimmers with magic as it goes straight for your throat, essentially. What's your AC?
26. More, I think, versus her because of smite. What
How
did
much
you
more?
get?
How much more?
2.
2 more.
Oh, wait. Yeah, so 28 total. Do I have a ring of protection on it is the question. Because that technically wouldn't stack. Yeah, I do have a ring of protection, so sorry, it was only one more.
Okay, so 27 against her.
27, yes.
All right, in that case, I'm going to use the fate die, which means you guys are at 4 versus 0.
Alright.
I just needed a 1 more.
Yeah, I figured it was probably just like on the edge.
Yeah, so she starts to swing both of her blades. One of them shimmers magically, the other one doesn't. You get struck by her left hand, the non-magical weapon, taking 9 points of damage. And as you're sort of recovering, you feel the stab on your side, just underneath the sort of breastplate, sticking into your ribs for another 12 points of damage, threatening to strike at your heart, but not quite reaching all the way through. As you pull back, you get struck again in your hand as you sort of pull it back for another 9 points of damage. And she swings and swings, and you now, having taken a couple hits and starting to pull back, manage to parry a couple of those blows. All in all, you were attacked 6 times.
Okay, I need help.
Yes.
Robin, it is your turn.
Okay, Robin is going to move, first of all, to where the potion was and pick it up, and then
Alright.
continue his movement. So
Yes.
he picks it up, like, as part of his movement.
As
right?
part of your movement, yes.
Okay, so that's my movement to there.
Yes.
The basement is dead ahead from what I understand.
Yes.
Yep.
He is going to...
Consider taking a pit stop.
As you run by, you'll see Grigori point where you need to go.
Yeah. Perfect. So Robin is going to use a swift action to flick the any tool out of his spring-loaded wrist sheath. Move to here as a double move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, hold on. We don't have haste, right?
Nope.
So
Not yet.
No, we do not.
I get
Should-
to here. I
Sweet.
get to here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm holding basically a metal rod in my hand, and I've double moved, so that's my turn.
Okay. Jakardos will start to move out, and
I have
Sigis.
more on for the bonuses.
Sigis.
Yeah? Is he gonna be a sack of shit?
Nope.
Oh,
Is he
yeah.
gonna attack me?
Nope.
Okay, good.
You see Jakardos like start to move out. All right, we need your help. What are you doing, Vale? Get off me! As you see, Vale grabs Jakardos in a hug and is sort of holding him in place, grappling him.
Right, because they won't hurt them, but they will restrain them potentially.
Sig, it is your turn as you see. Actually, yeah, you see Vale thump, puts Jakardos on the ground and puts a knee on his back.
Okay. Well, thankfully, Jakartas is still within 30 feet of Silera, so I am going to use my blood magic to cast haste again.
All right.
That good shit.
And that hits everyone on this floor. I don't know where Vale is.
Too far.
Cannot
Too far.
see it. Okay.
I was gonna say
It's-
it's not gonna.
He's
you don't want-
essentially-
you're not
he's
gonna be hitting him
essentially
anyway,
on
'cause
that
he's
square.
Enemy.
Yeah.
All right. So Robin, Sigis, Grigori, and Solera are affected by haste.
And then I am
Here we
going to
go
move
again.
to here.
You're not going down the stairs.
Um.
You can see.
Yeah,
I will
could.
point out. You can see Caven is standing literally at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go down the stairs. Sure.
Okay.
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? Oh, the streamer had been looking at the
Jump
pictures
on
for a while.
Caven.
Erica.
Yeah, if she attacks me a couple times, like I'm
If
fucked.
she gets one full round off on you, you're toast.
Guys, I have AC of 19 now. It's really exciting.
That's actually not too bad for a wizard.
It's impressive, honestly. I have no armor or shields, so.
Do you
So,
have a
um,
mirror image?
Sigis,
Ew.
do you want to stop your movement there, or are you continuing?
Sorry, I'm just trying to. Oh, I'm up in the corner now.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I did
Top
not
left area.
track my.
your movement.
What is he making aggressive moves? Is he
Caven is
just
sort of-
chasing down?
Caven sort of has a hand on the door. And it's like looking at what's going on essentially. And he looks like a little bit confused.
Don't know if I have the move actions, but what I would like to try and do is jump down the stairs and bull rush him out into that square and take his place. But I don't know if I have the actions.
No,
for
you
that.
would need you would have needed a standard action, I think.
Am
You used
hasted. I don't know if that
and then
counts,
move.
but
No, haste and move.
Yeah.
So no, you couldn't do it.
Okay, then guess I will move past him then.
Okay.
Try and get.
You see some fun in the room.
Yeah.
She's
So
a very large lady.
So as you're trying to move past Caven sort of looks at you, looks forward, and shoulder checks you, preventing you from moving past him. And as it becomes his turn, he closes the door, and he's going to provoke an AOO from you as he grabs the key in his belt and starts to lock the door.
AOO.
You,
For
you don't
me?
have any melee weapons.
Do you ha-
yeah,
I
do you have a
punch
melee
him in the
weapon?
face?
you're
Oh,
unarmed.
no,
It
you
does-
can't
it doesn't
He
matter.
is also unarmed, so technically, even if you provoke from him, he wouldn't be able to
Oh,
because
okay.
he's doing something else.
I attack him with the glass shards of my jar.
I thought the glass
That will
shards of
ca-
your jaw.
Look, that will
That's
count
an
as an
improvised
as an
dagger.
improvised weapon, as a dagger.
Yeah.
All right, at a -4, so this is a +0 attack.
Okay, even
that's a
even
7.
even flat-footed as he could be, he sort of dodges out of the way, and you hear the locking the door in place, and as he pulls the key out.
Oh, that's a shitty move.
Yeah, Gregory, that is gonna be his turn, so it is yours now. Y'all thought you were safe? Ha ha!
10th level, still don't have a weapon.
9th level, but yes.
How do you not have a dagger?
Do, but it's like I'd have to pull it out. I need my hands for other shit.
Like casting spells and shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Even if I have a dagger, I still have a base attack bonus of 4.
do I see them scuffling?
You do see, like, Sigas is holding a glass shard and trying to stab Caven, and he's sort of, like, trying to pull away as he's, like, pulling at the key out as you arrive there, and he's, like, pocketing it.
Alright. I'm gonna use a blunt arrow. And I'm gonna shoot him with it.
Nice.
Just the first attack?
Yeah, just for a sec.
Ah, fuck! As he takes 23 points of damage.
I can't see his health bar, rip.
Uh,
Is he bloodied?
he's bloody.
He should be.
I was gonna say, based on his performance earlier, I would say
Yeah.
yes.
You should
Can't
be able
see
to
his
see it now.
Oh, he's bloody.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
He's like 40%.
And Guru will be like, what is happening?
Is it-
I assume he's being mind controlled by the Lamia. Is why I
Yeah,
took
he's
it.
locked. He's got the key. He's locked the door. The Lamia is in there with Erica. She's huge. Like, not actually, but she might be. She's really big. I only saw a snap glance before Vozen kicked me out.
Yep. Erica, I do believe it would be your turn unless Grigori has a swift action to take.
I'll just be like, if you want to, you can just behind me. I can handle this guy.
Okay. Erica, it is your turn then.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
What type of action is it to pull and cast a wand?
Retrieving an item in standard action.
Yep.
And I would
Now
like
my
to
question
to
is, do you
drop
have the
my sword
wand
right.
in a backpack, in a bag of holding, or what's the
Well,
situation there?
what do I have here?
Do you have a case, for instance, a scroll case that you carry them in?
I do have a scroll case.
Then it
but
is assumed that if you have at least less than 3 wands, you're carrying them on the inside of the scroll case. In which case, it's a move action to retrieve it, and a standard action to cast them, and neither of which provoke.
Oh, okay.
Just
in
an
that
FYI,
case-
you're holding a sword and a shield, so you would need to sheath
Yeah,
the sword or drop it.
I realize that. second question, and I guess I'm wondering if you know this offhand. What type of bonus is protection from evil? Is that?
I do believe it's
deflection?
usually deflection.
Okay, so that's not going to stack with what I already have.
Such a pity. I have a new special effects for all the protections from spells.
This is not ideal, folks. Not ideal. Okay, Erica is going
It is
to.
Eric is going to.
Yeah. Okay, this will actually work. Erica is going to 5 foot back to here. Drop her sword. Pull a wand of cure moderate wounds, and hit herself. Thank you for making me check my character sheet, Celera. That's some good heals.
All right. You take a step back,
and then-
drop your sword, unsheath your wand, put it to your chest, healing some of the wounds that were just inflicted upon you. As you
And
see
I'm
her
guessing
sort of.
total defense is a standard action, right?
It is a standard action. You have used both your move
alright.
and your standard before.
All right, so she'll ready the spikes on her off shoulder.
Okay, yeah, you sort of position yourself with the shield closer to your chest and your shoulder sort of being exposed so that you can bash with it. Is that? I suppose that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
All right, then Salera, it is yours.
I'm gonna go ahead and sing.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Please tell me these doors aren't soundproof.
No. The two doors that are between you and Salera, one of them has been destroyed. The other one is a grate, essentially, metal grate.
And then I'm gonna move
God.
to here. And then kind of like, can I do a
Join the
quick?
conga line.
Who's that right there?
That's
I
Jakarta's.
can kind of see like part of them.
Yeah, that's Jakarta's,
Okay.
who's got a hand on his bow, an elbow trying to push himself upwards, and you see Vale's leg and one arm sort of holding Jakarta's down.
Oh. Okay. So
Lamia do mind control also.
okay.
It's fair to assume that both Vale and Caven have been mind controlled at this point.
Yeah. I just
Which means that's 2 uses that she's used.
I just don't really have a whole lot.
Yeah,
I
it'd
can't,
be a
like,
shame if
switch out.
Lamia's had it
I
at
was
will.
gonna say, yeah,
They
then
have it
they're
at will.
Somehow
at will,
squeeze
so
it.
it's not gonna make a huge difference.
If you succeed, you're immune for 24 hours, though.
That's yeah.
Yes.
And I have a backup plan if I can see one of you.
I can open that door next turn, assuming I don't get
If you get the
floored
key.
by Caven.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
no.
I think you can use knock to just open it because you're adjacent to it.
So
you
where
just
is
pop it open.
everyone else?
We're all on the stairs.
I'm
Basement
behind
party.
you.
Yeah.
Like
Robin's behind you. and
through
then-
here?
Yep.
And I'm just gonna kind of point to Robin and be like, you got this back here? Should I keep going?
Robin just sort of looks at you and is like pantomiming to like doing the John Cena, like you can't see me.
Oh. And
You're
I'm
trying
just
to be
gonna
sneaky.
So, yes, he's got those.
Yeah.
Out of character, yes, he's got it. He's going to use stealth.
Okay.
Also, he did tell Grigori to go on ahead
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
because you were behind us when Robin was gesturing to
Any,
Grigori.
there.
Yeah, that's as far as you can move. I will move
Yep.
you over to Gregorius Square just so that you can see what's going on, because you would be able to see
Okay,
from there.
cool.
Actually, look at the stream, because you will be able to see it on the stream.
That works.
Or look at my screen.
Or look
Nah,
at
I'm not
Gregorius'
turning
screen.
around. Screw you.
Alright, that was a standard, a standard to move and a move action to start your performance.
Yep.
Okay, then it is gonna be the Lamia's turn, and she's gonna move over. She's gonna 5 foot step forward. Says, "Well, where's all your bravado from before. And she starts to attack you again, Erica. Weren't you gonna kill me?
Oh, I still am. Don't worry. For that crit that it sounds like you just got.
You say A.
Oh, you fuck off.
It's 6 attacks.
I know. You're crit fishing, and they're probably keen or some shit.
You'll eventually find out. What's your AC currently?
It is 27 against her. I think we determined last turn.
All right. So, you block again, and the third strike hits you. Not quite reaching as deep as it could, but dealing 13 points of damage. And I need a will save from you.
I can do that. Is it charm or fear?
Neither. It's a. You fought against the Lamia before. The first time they strike you in a round, they can force you to. Force you to take 1 point of wisdom drain as you feel your mind begins to fill with whispers in your mind.
It's drain, not damage. Right?
No, drain. 1 point of wisdom drain. And then she continues to assail you. You manage to block. Don't quite block, and this time it reaches your side and goes deep inside of you as you take 17 points of damage. And then once again push back and raise your shield just in time to block the final and the 6th and final strike. All right, Robin, it is your turn.
All right, Robin is going to stealth first of all.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Wow, that's impressive.
And
And he moves to here,
give me 1 second.
hiding around the corner.
Yep. Just give me 1 second.
There's a chance that he can hear you.
I mean, there's a chance that Silera Blue is covered, but hey, it's fine.
A 16 wouldn't have passed that save, would it?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
I give you this. You weren't even close to making that save.
I didn't think so.
No. Fail. What the fuck are your skills looking like? Reception. Robin, despite Celera calling you out by name and looking in your direction, it seems Vale's mind is a little bit foggy with the mind control and doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Perfect. I look around the corner, glance briefly. He's grappling unarmed, correct?
He's grappling unarmed, yes. You see both of his weapons are on the table.
Perfect. I just continue my movement, and he's like sort of on top of Jakarta.
Oh, Jakarta, yes. He's got a knee on top of him.
Great. Because he's unarmed, I'm gonna hit him flat-footed with an improvised weapon. I have my any tool out. It is currently just a metal rod, so I'm just using it as a club, 1d6.
Yes. It's at this point it is a club. Yes.
Perfect.
I was considering whether the default size would qualify for something else, but no, it's a club.
True. Now he's also in grapple, so he does have lower dex versus me, and he's flat-footed. So I'm not sure if that's enough.
It's -4 dex and flat-footed. Yes.
So +2 to hit versus flat-footed, so 16 to hit.
Vale. What's your flat-footed?
I hope it's not 16.
It is flat-footed 16 AC.
So I hit it. Perfect.
How come? I see a 14 on
Meter
you.
beat.
But I see 14 on there.
But I'm getting +2 because he has -4 dex versus outside attackers of the grapple.
No, flat-footed already takes into account the fact that you don't get any AC to it. Any dex to it.
AC.
Yeah.
But
That
he
is-
also gets a dex penalty too, doesn't he?
No, but it doesn't. It doesn't matter. You don't go into negatives because of it. You get
You did.
In any case, he's a 2-weapon fighter. A -4 dex into this doesn't
I guess
even
that's fair.
give him a penalty.
So this is gonna put us back an entire round of Robin being down there. Do you guys want me to not use a D4 on this, or do you want me to use a D4 on this?
I wouldn't use a D4. Like,
I don't think it's necessary. That's
no,
right.
not a D4. No.
All right,
Save
The
it
second
for
attack probably hits you.
Erica.
He doesn't get a second attack. He moved.
He moved.
I moved. Yeah.
So, in that case,
That's my
Robin,
turn.
as you step up, no, okay, yeah. As you step up, you swing. He was unaware, but like manages to react just in time to sort of duck underneath your blow as your makeshift club almost graces the top of his head. Anything else left on your turn, Robin?
That's all I got.
Okay, then Jakardos is going to try and break out of a pin. Which he
You got him all the way to
is-
pin? Holy crap.
Yeah,
Yep.
because he failed the first time that he was trying to break out. He's going to manage to get back into a grapple and sort of start to fight against Vale, sort of pushing him off, turning around and like grabbing one of his arms. And the two of them are sort of almost on the ground and struggling against each other. That is his turn. Vale is going to try and pin him back down. As Robin is being witnessed to this. Oh god. Managed to maintain grapple. I need to check for a pin. Wow. Wow, not 20 on the fucking pin. Okay. Jakardos gets pushed against the ground and you hear the thud as the back of his head hits the ground. And Vale has both his hands sort of being held down against his shoulders, putting all of Vale's weight against Jakardos. Sigis, it is your turn.
Alright, so with one hand, I'm going to plunge my hand into my handy haversack, and I'm going to pull out the chimes of opening, and I'm going to smack them against the door.
I forgot you had those.
I know.
completely forgot about that.
I remember back in the Foxglove Manor when we were talking about who should have them, and it's like Robin and I are often going in the opposite directions, and I was like, anyways, so
I
I
love it.
smacked them on the door.
Amazing. Yeah, you hear the ding, 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 and the door flies open.
And that is all. That's my move and standard, though.
Yes, move to
So-
retrieve and standard to use it.
Yeah. So getting through there is other people, but at least that's my turn.
Yeah, Kalen on his turn is gonna become very aware of the fact that Grigori might fucking kill him. And he's gonna get to do...
Run like a chicken.
Yeah, no. He's gonna 5-foot step in, grab the door that you just opened, close it, retrieve the key, but he doesn't, like, in his turn doesn't get to close it again. He's holding the door right now, essentially.
Oh, I am going to fucking kill this gentleman.
Grigori, it is your turn. Like, Caven has one arm against the door, and on the other arm, on the other hand, he's holding the key, essentially.
Is there a slot in the door at all?
It's a grate, essentially.
So I can shoot through it without any issue.
Nope. Yep. Sorry. Yes. No issues.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pop Craven in the mouth with my bow. And by that, I mean I'm shooting an arrow into his face.
Yeah. He's like holding the door and like looks up. Ah, shh.
Ow.
As he goes unconscious and falls back on his ass.
And then he'll say through his thought, I heard that you were asking for Erica's allies. We are here.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I suppose you can help me a little bit.
She's a bit better than her sister. Just
Uh,
a bit, though.
Grigori, I'm guessing that's your turn.
Yeah, and I'm gonna duck out of sight so she can't see me anymore. Because I know that she mind controls people.
Okay. Erica, it is your turn.
Okay, Erica is gonna try her stupid gambit and see if this works. Alright, I am going to start a move action and get to this square. Does she take an attack of opportunity?
Yes, she will take an AO.
Okay, my AC versus her is 31 right now.
All right. She will hit you for 12
Fuck.
points of damage.
Fuck. Still alive.
That's terrifying.
I will do. Oh god! Remind me to send you this AOO afterwards.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
I need you to give me another will save because this has. Oh no, never mind. It has to
I
turn.
already got hit.
No, it has to become her turn again before she can use it again.
Oh, okay. Question.
Yes.
Can I roll some check by the way that she's fighting to see if she likely has combat reflexes?
I'll allow it. Give me a knowledge
Sense
local.
motive? Sense metal? Oh.
Nope, knowledge local.
That's a great knowledge for me. Totally awesome.
Or because I know you have this profession soldier.
I have profession guard. Does that work?
Yes. Because that is the kind of
Wow,
profession which.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll like garbage, whatever. Doesn't
Hard
matter.
to tell. You yourself have combat reflexes, correct?
Yes, I do.
By the way that she's fighting and how quickly she's moving, you can only assume that she has combat reflexes, but you haven't seen anything that would sort of betray that fact. So it's hard to tell.
Okay.
It's
as
like
a,
fair to assume, not a guarantee.
as a part of my move that I was taken over to there, I'm pulling my disarm and I'm continuing the move to here because I
Okay.
think she only gets one AOO for
From movement only once. Yeah.
Thank
as you
God.
sort of-
Okay.
What did you do
In
with
the
the wand?
corner. Pulled the disarm out and dropped.
By the wand, did you?
It's on the floor.
Okay, yeah, you drop your wand, you throw your shield to the side because if you're wielding a
Yeah.
disarm, it's a two-handed.
Well,
right?
yeah, no, the shield bonus is gonna come off. I think it's still like strapped to your arm, but it just hangs there. Or
Yeah.
that's
You sort of
about
let go of the shield and it hangs there,
Yeah.
but it sort of slides up your arm a little bit as you grab the disarm and sort of get ready to fight her.
Okay, and now I have her in a better position. Let me just tick on my.
I am afraid to tell you that. Oh no. You're good. You can still get one attack. Yes.
Yes. I did that. Now I gotta turn on the two-handed power attack. And I don't have anything that's gonna make my fucking armor better, so. She hit on a 31 though. Ugh. And that wasn't a
That's
crit?
terrifying.
What?
What, was that a crit on the 31?
The 31 AC she managed to hit. She threatened a critical. Let's put it that way.
Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about my chances. And she will take an attack as she says, I may be out of this one, Grigori, but I think you guys have this.
As you take a
And
massive
she'll take
swing at
a-
her.
Yeah, just fucking, there we go.
Yeah, you managed to
Holy shit,
bring
30
it down.
threes.
Bring it down on her. And let me.
No DR for you, son.
Nope, she doesn't get any DR, even if she had some. All right.
Lamia's happier.
I don't know if they do or not, man.
You can look at her HP as she takes 33 points of damage.
Please.
Oh,
Oh,
easy.
fuck.
Easy.
Holy shit,
Give me my turn, she dies.
that was so great. I
She
really
is
loved
a-
that.
She is a monstrous humanoid, at least.
Yep.
I have my
Salera,
favorite
it
enemy
is.
ready to go.
It is your turn.
Okay.
Does someone else have ranged healing?
I don't think there is ranged healing outside of channel.
I'm gonna move down.
Okay.
Into the next room. If you
zoop.
will move me, please.
Yes.
Just-
5 feet.
Oh.
You should be able to see what's
so
going on now.
Grigori is facing the door, and into the door is where all the shit is going down.
Essentially, you see
Okay.
Grigori is crouching and pressed up against the door is Kaven's unconscious body, face first into the grate and like sliding down, and his shit is sort of stuck between two bars and one of the supporting beams. It's like contorted in pain.
Okay.
Also, quickly to verify, if the door isn't solid below like an opening, he would have moved over and actually gone out of line of sight of the.
The thing is, you hadn't moved and attacked, so you didn't have any movement to do.
Oh, I can't move again. You're right.
No, this isn't 5e.
Not 5e.
Yeah, no, you're right.
How is Erica doing?
Not good.
Not good.
You can't tell. If
did
you
hear-
ask her, it says not good.
Yeah, you did hear
okay.
Erica
Probably
say.
would have heard her say, "I may be out of this one, but I think you guys have this."
If you could somehow prevent Grigori from getting mind controlled, that would be incredible. I don't know if your like the finale thing would work, but that is
Yeah.
a key linchpin.
If anyone
Because
else
if-
has protection from evil, that would help at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or some kind of smoke screen. I don't know.
Can I ask the party a question before I make a decision, or do I just need to make a decision? Fozen. I don't care.
I'm
You
a
can make a
four-round
question
weapon
out of
guy, so I
character
vote
if you want
yes.
to. If it would need information that Silera doesn't have, I would argue that it would take up because you've already asked a question essentially. You had your 6 seconds of chatting. So ask the
no.
question.
Yeah, out of character, I'm struggling between.
Doing Inspire Greatness on Erica.
What does
Or
that do?
so
Plus
one
2d10
ally
hit
within
dice.
30 feet gets 2d10 hit die plus 2 to hit plus 1 fortitude.
That would keep me from dying this round, probably. If she doesn't hit, she might just hit a bunch and it wouldn't matter. What's the other option?
The doing my masterpiece.
Bestow curse on her.
Yeah,
Oh,
bestow
yeah,
curse on her.
the
She
curse
does
is-
get a save, but you could forbid her from taking a specific action, I think.
No.
No.
Or
Oh,
her-
that's gaius.
That's
Oh.
Yes,
Other
I think
things.
it's-
I wouldn't. I would take the guaranteed victory of giving him hit points over
Okay.
like having her run it.
No, if she's taken a -6 to every or -4 to everything though, that's probably gonna stop hitting me. I don't know. Your call. I think either option's
good.
good.
All of her attacks if it works.
Additionally, I don't remember if I did the DC correct on this.
You did.
Did I? Are you sure?
It's
Okay.
half your. It's 10 plus half your level plus your charisma.
So it
Oh,
should
10
be
plus 4 plus
10 4. Yeah.
So 19.
Okay, so I did do it right. Okay, I just am worried that I did it wrong.
Um.
Although, yeah, you're right. She does have to fail that save.
Yeah, I know
With
that's
the
the
dice.
that's the.
She doesn't have fate dice. You are correct.
No, we use fate dice. Can we use fate
we
dice?
can't use fate dice to fuck her. I don't.
No. You can only buff with Fate Die.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is maybe I do an Inspire Greatness first to not.
Hopefully let Erica die. I just feel like my decision is kind of determining the future of the party, and I'm kind of freaking out a little bit.
It's no worries either way. Erica has a bunch of con. She's probably not just gonna mow her down.
Yeah, and that's if she doesn't think to if she doesn't try to do something with Grigori instead of focusing on Erica.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, that's my other concern.
I've got something for that. Don't worry about that too much.
Yeah, and you're in the middle of a performance regardless of what you do, so you always have the give me a reroll on my save or
And
any reroll.
Grigori, you're in my aura, so you're getting a +4 to your save already.
Yep.
Okay, I am. It doesn't help me with my decision. Holy shit. Okay.
I'd go with the HP if I were you. I think Sigus is right, but it's your call.
The masterpiece.
Inspire Greatness is
The Inspire
HP.
Greatness?
Greatness. Both options
Oh,
are good,
yeah.
but one is better, but the other is guaranteed success.
Yeah, at this point, I'm with
That's
Sigus
true.
on that.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
All right.
What does
So-
that do exactly?
It also,
You get 2d10 hit dice.
yeah. So you gain 10 HP, I believe, because it's average. No, 12 HP. because it's average for each die.
Half plus
12
1 plus
HP
con.
plus 2 instances of your con bonus.
Yes.
12 plus con is
12 plus
Two-
double your con mod.
yeah, so 12
Oh my
plus
god,
4.
did we make Sandy do math? Oh no.
I know, right? I should be good at this, but I'm not.
All right. However, I do believe that will end Silara's turn, and also the Inspire Courage that she had started.
Correct.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, so make sure to check off your Inspire Courages, and Silara, that is the end of your turn, which means it is her turn.
Okay, here we go.
And she hears you singing, Silara. She sees both Grigori and Erica, and she sort of looks around and says, Well, it seems perhaps you had some right in saying you might be able to kill me. However, we might have to leave it for some other time. Adios. And she's going to take a 5-foot step back and cast a spell and vamp out of there.
Oh,
God
she
damn
just
it.
teleported, didn't she?
I was
Yes.
literally about to surge for Dispel Magic. Alright.
Well, it's okay. You wouldn't have been able to see her anyway. I don't think I have anything that could have interrupted that.
No, there's nothing.
If she's casting Teleport, that's it.
just gone.
You don't know exactly what spell she casts because you can't even see her sing it, unfortunately.
Oh, can I spellcraft that then?
You can.
Weirdly, a paladin has spellcraft. Anyway.
That's pretty good.
Erica, you do realize that she didn't just teleport. It's a minor form of teleportation. She used
Dimension door?
Dimension Door, which means she must be somewhere in the vicinity. However, you're not certain how strong of a spellcaster she is, which means you are not certain how far away she might be.
Erica will shout that information. She just dimension doored. She's somewhere nearby, within the fort probably.
She could be outside the fort because it's 400 feet plus 40 per level.
Yeah, I don't know. How deep are we? And where are we in the fort? Like, we're up against the wall. Oh yeah, I guess she could be outside. She's somewhere.
Yeah.
Nearby.
She's somewhere.
Yeah, she's nearby. I think that was a dimension door.
Yeah. Robin,
Out
it
of
is...
character,
Yes?
Bozen, thank you for not adding weight to my decision. Holy shit.
I mean, I play smart enemies as smart as they are, and if she sees that she's outnumbered and things are turning against her, she ain't gonna stick around to fight a losing fight. Robin, it is your turn.
Robin doesn't really know what's going on. So Robin's just gonna full attack Veil.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Don't kill
Yep.
her.
He is still mind controlled.
I hit once. I think
What is going
No, because
on?
he's... Oh, no, wait, he's still
he's still
flat-footed.
flat-footed.
Yeah, you swing once, he ducks, and then the second one, thunk! He's flat-footed, which means all of your sneak attack things apply.
Yeah, I think it's 55 damage.
Are you dealing lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal. I think it's 55.
It is indeed 55, and you
Yeah.
thunk! You see as Vale falls back unconscious.
He's fine. He's just taking a little bit of.
Ah,
I gotta
fuck!
get-
Alright, we need to get downstairs. Go, 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 go!
Sure do. 5-foot step.
Alright, and Jakarta's will sort of run down, and he slows down as he sees, and somewhat catches some of the conversation. He slows down as he sees everyone's, like, stopped fighting, essentially. Alright, what's Kevin? What's that little shit?
Mind controlled. He's unconscious, I think.
Let me through. He's gonna try to move past all of you guys. And push the door open as he walks in and sort of steps over Kaven. Like, when he pushed the door open, you saw Kaven's body sort of get bent backwards and then fall to the side. And Jakarta's very unceremoniously walks over him. Alright. Help me put him in one of the cells then. It's last
She's still nearby. We should stay together.
Yeah. We're all sticking
Yeah.
together. down here first. Just get Kevin in his cell, just in case. Don't want him dying out that way.
I can heal him a little bit so he won't come back up. I think Grigori hit him pretty hard.
Let me just get.
It's okay. There were blunt arrows. I chose not to use my tipped ones.
He just looks like he's out of it. We just. What's all this shit?
You saved my life, Grigori. Thank you.
Also, you see just like two golf ball sized lumps just forming on Kevin's
face. Yeah, one on the forehead and one like on one of his cheekbones, swelling and like covering his eye essentially. But yeah, on that note, guys, that is where we're gonna.
We would reply to Erica and be like, I mean, that's what we're all here for, is to help each other out.
Agreed. I was a little bit harsh with you earlier. I'm sorry.
Okay. I understand.
I don't
almost
like.
died, so I can understand your frustration.
I don't
Also
like
note that
separating
if you
the
had
group.
followed us, it is unlikely that the giants would have been as keen to turn around and fight us.
Yeah.
But
Just
it is okay. No issues.
Yeah. We'll try to maybe align on some tactics later. But in the meantime, I am hurting. Ow.
And on that note, we're gonna call it a session, guys. So, hope that everyone enjoyed, and bye stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye.